Good morning. Welcome back to day 2 of the sale, Important Chinese Furniture and Works of Art. We have many exciting lots coming up today, so I will begin immediately with some sale room announcements. Please remember that the purchase price payable is the sum of the final bid plus the buyer's premium and all applicable sales or use taxes. Bidders should know that the auctioneer may open the bidding on any lot below the reserve by placing a bid on behalf of the seller. I'd ask the auctioneer may continue to bid on behalf of the seller up to the amount of the reserve, either by placing consecutive bids or by placing bids in response to other bidders. Please note that effective September 1st, 2025, Christie's has adjusted its buyer's premium rates. The new buyer's premium rates are as follows. On all lots, we now charge 27% of the hammer price up to and including US dollars 1,500,000, 22% on that part of the hammer price over US dollars 1,500,000, and up to and including US dollars 8 million, and 15% on that part of the hammer price above US dollars 8 million. The new buyer's premium rates replace those rates set forth at the back of the catalog for this sale. For more information and full details of buyer's premium rates, the condition of sale, and all catalog symbols, please see the sale web pages on christies.com. 谨记买方应支付的购买款项是最终落锤价加上买方筹金以及适用税项。竞投人请注意，拍卖官可以代表卖方以任何低于拍品底价价位开始竞投。拍卖官可能透过连续竞价或者回应其他人的竞价，待卖方继续竞投，直至达到底价之前。请注意，佳士得对买方酬金费率的调整自2025年9月1日起已生效，新费率为每件拍品落锤价首150万美元之20%，加落锤价逾150万美元至800万美元不分之22%，加落锤价逾800万美元以上至15%。新费率将取代本次拍卖目录后页所列费率。欲了解更多信息以及有关买方酬金费率、业务规定及目录中使用的标示的详情，请参阅 christies.com 网站。May I pass that to you? Thank you. And we start with 1001. A rare and unusually large green glazed pottery cylindrical tripod sensor from the Shorenstein collection is starting here. Already at 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 already on my book at 6,000. Who can give me 6,500, 65, 7,000 back here? Can I have 7,500? You have it there, 75. Can I have 8,000? Where is 8,000 next? It's 7,500 on Chris's 8,000 with Tina. Come back to me, 8,500. Can I have 9,000 next? 8,500 is on 9,000 back to Tina. 9,500 back online. Can I have 10,000? 9,500, 10,000 back to Tina. How about 11,000? Is it 10,000 bidding with Tina? 11,000. Tina can have 12. 12,000. Can I have 13? So 12,000, 13. Can I have 14? So 13,000 on Chris's life, 14 back to Tina. How about 15? So 14,000 holding 15,000. How about 16? At 15,000 holding that 16. Get a 17. So 16, 17,000. How about 18? At 17,000 on Chris's life, 18,000 back to Tina. Can I have 19? It's at 18,000. Tina's bid. 19,000. Tina can have 20. It's at 19,000, 20,000. How about 22 online? That's a 20,000 holding with Tina. 20,000. Any for the advance? Tina 出价2万，还有没有更高出价 22,000 back online at 22. Tina, would you like 24? It's at 22,000. 24,000 back to Tina in New York at 24,000. Can I have 26? It's at 24,000. Tina's bid. 26,000. Welcome back. Can I have 28, Tina? Is that a bit? 28,000. Back to Tina. Take me to 30 online. So 28,000. Back to Tina. 30,000. Can I have 32, Tina? So 30,000 with you online. 32. Can I have 35? So 32,000. Tina's bid. Any further advance from you? Online. 35,000. Back to you. How about 38, Tina? So 35,000. We'll keep on going here at 35. Very sure. Thank you for bidding. 35,000. The bid is now with Chris's Live. Any for the ones in the room or other telephones or on Chris's Live at 35,000. Yes, Tina, are you coming back? Still with you at 38,000. With Tina at 38,000. Can I have 40? At 38,000, 40,000, you took it back at 40,000. Tina. Do we keep on going? It's 40,000, back online. Rufus, are you bidding for this? At 40,000, Chris's Life has it. Head of the phones, are we all through? Any for the ones over 40,000? Gavels up, and I'm selling unless there's a higher bid over 40,000. Checking for the last time at 40,000. So 40,000, 3370. Congratulations. 1002 is the large amber glazed red pottery figure of a recumbent dog from the Schoenstein collection, and starting here at 3,000, 3,200, 3,500. 3,500 is bid already at 3,500. Can I have 38 next? At 3,500, 38, 4,000 is here. 4,000, give me 42 next. At 4,000, 42, 45. Back here at 45, can I have 48? At 4,500, holding here, 48, 5,000. How about 55? At 5,000. With my commission bidder at 5,000. Who can give me 5,500 next? At 5,000. With my commission bidder still, Sophia, are you coming in? 55, 6,000. I have 6,000 here just ahead of me. Give me 65. At 6,000 on my book. 65, 7,000 I have here. I will need 7,500 next. At 7,000, still holding here. You can give me 75. 75, I took Sophia first 8,000 back here with me. Who will take me to 85 or higher? At 8,000. 8,500. You have the bid at 8,500 now. Sophia, are you bidding still? At 8,500. Why are you bidding? At 8,500. Would you like 9,000? At 8,500. Holding there with you. 9,000. With Hua now. Can I have 95? It's at 9,000 on my left. 9,500. Can I have 10,000? 9,500. Holding there. Who can give me 10? At 9,500. 10,000. How about 11,000? It's at 10,000 with what? 11. How about 12? It's at 11,000. Sophia? How about you? At 11,000. Holding there. Any for the ones from anywhere else? At 11,000. Are we all through? Should I wait for you? At 11,000 then, gavels up, and I'm selling unless there's a higher bid over 11,000. Last chance. Fair warning. So 11,000, 1842. Congratulations. I hope my handwriting is okay. 1003 is the blue glaze ovoid pottery ewer, starting here at 8,000, 9,000, 10,000, 10,000. 10,000, I start here at 10,000 there. At 10,000 here, I have a bid here. At 10,000, 11,000, 12,000. At 12,000, can I have 13? At 12,000, holding here. At 12,000, can I have 13 next? At 12,000, holding here with my commission bidder. At 12,000, 13, 14, back here. Can I have 15? At 14,000. 14,000 with my commission bidder at 14,000. Who can take me for 15, 16? I have 16, 17, 18. Can I have 19? I have 18,000 now. At 18,000, give me 19. 18,000 with my commission bidder, 19, 20. I have 20,000. Can I have 22? At 20,000, who's coming in for 22? At 20, 22, 24, back here, give me 26. 24,000. Try one more. At 24,000, holding here on my book. At 24, try one more. 24,000, how about that? 26,000, Sophia has the bid now. At 26,000. Shelley, what do you think? At 26,000, Sophia has it. Head of my book, head of Shelley, ahead of the phones on my left. At 26,000. 还要再加吗？下一口是28,000。At 26,000, then Sophia has it unless there's a higher bid. Where are you? 28,000 on my left. Z took it at 28,000. Give me 30. 现在是28,000 at 28,000. Z has it. You're very sure. At 28,000, then the phone has it on my left. At 28,000, head of you here at 28. Very sure. Last chance for you. Gavels up and fair. Only 30,000. Let's not wait until the last moment, please. At 30,000, would you like 32? At 30,000 on my right. Did you do 132? At 30,000. 31. 要再加吗? At 30,000. Holding here on my right. 要加吗? At 30,000. Talk to your client. At 30,000. Are we all through? 32,000. July 35. At 32,000. Shelley, would like 35, or anyone else? At 32,000. Z has it. At 32. 下一口是35,000，要不要加？ At 32,000 on my left. At 32,000 then, gavels up unless there's a higher bid. Yes or no? Give me a signal. 确定不要。32,000 then, coming to you at 32. So 32,000, 1859, well done. 1004 is the rare blue splash straw glazed pottery Kundika, and starting here at 6,000, 7,000, 7,500 already. A 7,500 I have. A 7,500, 8,000, 8,500. Can I have 9,000, 9,000, 9,500? Give me 10, 10, 11. Give me 12, 12, 13. Give me 14, 14, 15, 16. At 15,000, 16, 17. At 17, give me 18. 17,000. Holding here. Who give me the next bid at 17, 18, 19. And 19,000 still with me. Give me 20. And 19,000. Holding here still. And 19,000, 20, 22. Give me 24. At 22,000. At 22,000, 24, 26. Back here. At 26, who give me 28. At 26,000, 28, 30,000. At 30,000, back here. At 30, give me 32. At 30,000, who can bring me to 32, please? At 30,000. My book still has it at 30,000, 32, 35 back here, give me 38. At 35,000, still with me. At 35,000, who take me to 38. 谁能加到38000? 38000, Rufus has it now. At 38,000, 38000, 谁能加到4万? I'm looking for 40 next. At 38,000, Rufus has it. At 38, who can give me 40? At 38,000, holding there with Rufus at the moment at 38. Who can bring me to 40? 要不要再加 40,000 now? At 40, can I have 42? 要不要加到42000? 现在是4万 At 40,000 on my left. At 40, 42000 with Rufus. Can I have 45 next? At 42. 要不要加到45000? 现在是42000 At 42,000 with Rufus. At the moment, holding there with him. 42 against the fence this side. At 42, 还要再加吗? At 42,000 then, Rufus has it. And selling to Rufus unless there's a higher bid over 42,000. Are we all through? 45,000 just in time at 45. 要不要48000? At 45,000. At 45,000. Give me 48. 要不 48,000. 要不5万? At 48,000. Give me 50. 不加了. Thank you for bidding at 48,000. Then Rufus has the bid ahead of all the other telephones at 48,000. Are we all through? Very short. Gavels up and selling at 48,000. So 48,000, 7046. Congratulations. Thank you. 1005. 白色窑青白釉 Moon and Prunus T-ball, starting here at 8,000, 8,500, 8,500. Can I have 9,000 next? 8,500, 8,500, 8,500, 9,000. I have the bid with Heather now. 9,000, she has it. Who can give me 95, 9,500? I took Sophia's bid. Come back to me for 10,000 online if you wish. At 10,000, at 10,000 now, I have 10,000. 现在是1万. Who can bring me to 11,000? At 10,000 with Heather, at 10,000. 11,000 with Sophia now, at 11,000. Heather, would you like 12? 12,000 with Heather. Can I have 13 from you, Sophia? At 12,000. And come back to me online if you wish. It's at 12,000. 13, back to Sophia. Can I have 14 next? At 13,000, 14,000 with Heather. Can I have 15? At 14,000. Heather's bid, 15,000. Back to Sophia. Can I have 16? At 15,000. 16,000. I took Tina first. Tina joins us now at 16,000. Head of the other phones at 16. Who can bring me to 17? 70,000. Back to Heather. 18. Back to Tina. Can I have 19? At 18,000 now with Tina. 19,000. Back to Heather. Give me 20. 20,000. Tina took it at 20. Give me 22. At 20,000. 22. Back to Heather. 22. Would you like 24? 24,000. Back to Tina. Can I have 26? At 24,000. Tina's bid. Heather, Sophia, 26,000. Tina, can 28. At 26,000, 28,000. Back to Tina. Can I have 30? At 28,000, 30,000, back to Heather. Can I have 32? At 30,000, bid is still holding. 32 now with Tina. Can I have 35 next? At 32,000, 35,000 in the room all the way at the back at 35. How about 38 next? 38 on the phone. Can I have 40? 40 in the room. I have 40 in the room now. Can I have 42 next? At 40,000. Gentlemen's bid in the room all the way at the back ahead of the phones. Tina, Sophia, online, are you still bidding? At 40,000. Any for the ones on this side? 42,000. Which I 45, 45 back in the room. Can I have 48 next? It's at 45,000. Back to the room now at 45. Thank you for bidding and your very clear signal. Sophia, should I wait for you? At 45,000. Michael Vaz, are you bidding for this? 48,000. Can I have 50? At 48,000. Thank you for bidding, sir. Very short. At 48,000. The bid is now with Michael at 48,000. Are we all through? Any for the ones at 48,000. Last chance then. 50,000, welcome back. At 50,000, the bid is back in the room. Can I have 55? At 50,000, in the room, in New York, at 50,000, just ahead of you. 55, back. 55, please. 50,000 in the room. 52,000 for you, Michael. Michael has a 52. Would you like 55? 52,000. Michael has it. Took a bid at 52. It's with you at 52. Head of the room, checking for last time at 52,000. 54. We go in 20. 54,000. I just said 20,000, and the next is 56. It's a very small increment, cannot be any smaller. At 54,000, still with you, sir. At 54. Michael. 56,000, you can do it, 56. 56,000 then, selling ahead of yourself at 56,000. Gavels up, selling for 56. So 56,000, can I see your paddle? 1873, thank you. 1006 is the digital paper cut resist decorated tea bowl and starting at 3,500. At 3,800 now. At 3,800, can I have 4,000 next? At 3,800, 4,000 is online. At 4,000, you have the bid. Can I have 42? 42 still on Chris's light. Come back to me, the first bidder for 45. At 4,500. At 4,500, can I have 48 next? At 4,500. 48, new bidder online. At 4,800, can I have 5,000 next? At 48, 5,000. Can I have 55 at 5,000? Come back to me for 5,500 at 5,000. Holding there on Chris's live ahead of the room and ahead of the phones. Who can give me 5,500 next? At 5,000. At the moment, are you bidding, sir? 您是在镜头吗? 5,500. It's now with Heather. Can I have 6,000 next? 下一口是6,000. 6,000 back online. Can I have 6,500? At 6,000 on Chris's live. Heather, what do you think? Take us to 6,500. At 6,000 on Chris's live still. At 6,000. Any further bid from you? At 6,000. Are we all through any further ones in the room or on the telephone? At 6,000. How about the other bidders online? As at 6,000 with paddle 3455. Are we all through? Gavels up, and I will be selling unless there's a hybrid. Should I wait for you? Checking last time. At 6,000, then coming to you. Last chance. So 6,000, 3455. Congratulations. Thank you. 1007 is the gin. Here's for glazed tea bowl. Starting here at 4,800, 5,000, 5,500. At 5,500, I'm looking for 6,000 next. At 5,500. At 5,500, looking for 6,000 next. Who will give me the next bid? 6,000 I have on Chris's live at 6,000. Looking for 6,500 still online. Come back to me for 7,000. At 6,500. Holding there at the moment at 6,500. 6,500. 谁要加到7,000? At 6,500. Holding there. Come back to me in Hong Kong online for 7,000. 要不要加到7,000? At 6,500. Holding there still, ahead of the room. 场内也要竞价的吗? At 6,500. Are we all through? Should I wait for anyone else? Now it's your chance. At 6,500. Last chance then. Gavels up and selling at 6,500. So 6,500, 3455. 1008 is the Zhou type russet splash black glaze mapping, starting at 8,500, 8,500, 9,000, 9,500, and 9,500. I'm looking for 10,000 next, and 9,500. Looking for 10,000. Who can give me 10? And 9,500 holding here, and 9,500. Who can bring me to 10,000? 谁能加到1万？现在是9,500 and 9,500. Who can give me 10,000 next? And 9,500. Are we all through? Any further ones in the room or online? And 9,500. 现在是9,500，场内网络也要硬加的吗？ And 9,500. Are we all through? Very sure. No regrets done and fair warning. And 9,500. Gavels up. Last chance. Pass in 9,500. 1009 is the very rare blue and white faceted pear-shaped vase from an important North American private collection starting here at 50,000. I start here at 50,000, 50,000, 55, 55, 60,000 ahead of you. Can I have 65 next? At 65, I have online. At 65,000, give me 70, 70,000 still online. At 70, give me 75 next. At 70,000, 75, at 3 bidders online. At 75, come back to me for 80, 80,000 new bidder. At 80,000, still online, 85. At 85, can I have 90? At 85,000, give me 90 next. 90,000 on the phone now. I have 90,000 in New York, 95 in the room. I took the room first. Give me 100,000. 100,000 online, new bidder. 110, still online. 110, give me 120. Would you like 120? 120 in the room now. Ahead of online, give me 130. At 120,000 in the room. Lorraine, are you bidding? At 130. 1 million? 130, Tina. At 130,000, I took Tina first at 130. Come back to me for 140. At 130,000. Tina's bid. At 130,000, Lorraine, are you bidding? At 130,000. 13万. 140 with Lorraine. I have Lorraine first at 140. Come back to me online for 150. At 140, 150 with Tina. At 150, give me 160. 160, new bidder in the room. At 160,000, 16万场内出价. At 160, give me 170. 170 with Tina. 场内要不要18? At 170,000, holding there with Tina. Lorraine still bidding. At 180,000, back online. At 180, give me 190. At 180,000 online now, you have the bid. At 180, 180, back to Tina. Give me 200. At 190, 200,000, new bidder online at 200,000. Tina, are you still bidding at 220? At 200,000. How about the other bidders online or in the room? 现在是20万网络出价 240,000, of course. I'll take it willingly. At 240,000 with Tina. 现在是24万 Tina 出价 at 240,000. Who would take me to 260? 现在是24万 I have 240,000 already. Next has to be 260. At 240,000, 现在是24万 Come back to me online, 260 in the room. 现在是场内26万了，下一口是28，可以吗？ It's at 280,000 now. New bidder in the room, 280,000. 场内另外一位男士要加到30吗？ It's at 280,000 in the room right in front of me at 280. We will come back for 300,000. 300,000 back to Lorraine at 300. 要不要加到32？ It's at 300,000 now. 320. Back in the room, I took 320 in the room. Give me 350 next. It's at 320,000. 下口是35 at 320,000. 350. 电话加了35万 at 350. 要不要加到38 at 350,000. Lorraine's bid at 350. 380. Back in the room. Give me 400,000. 380,000. Lorraine is still bidding at 380,000. How about you online? Come back to me for 400,000. 400,000 back to Lorraine's phone. 400,000. Would you like 420? 要不要试试看42万 It's at 400,000. Holding there on the phone at 400,000. 场内还要再加吗？要不要再试试看 at 400,000. 420,000 back in the room at 420. Would you like 450? At 420,000. 42万 Lorraine 要不要再加 450,000 back on the phone. Give me 480. 要不要加到48万 450,000 on the telephone, head of the room. How about you, sir? All the way at the back. Are you still bidding? 现在是45万场内确定不加了 at 450,000. Lorraine has it. Tina, are you still bidding? Should I wait for you at 450,000? Are we all through? 确定不加了 Came such a long way to New York. Very sure at 450,000. Can I have 480 next, please? 450,000. Lorraine has it. Came such a long way. At 450,000. 46万 460,000 for you. 现在是46万场内出价 at 460 we go in 10,000. At 460,000 in the room. Ladies bid. 480 would be very nice, but I will take 470. 460,000. 现在是46万 47万 470,000 back on the phone. Give me 480. 470,000. Lorraine's bid. Back to Lorraine's phone at 470,000. 场内还有其他要应价的吗 ？At 470,000. Very sure? At 470,000. Thank you for bidding. Coming to you then, unless there's a higher bid over 470,000. Checking for the last time. Gavels up, and I'm selling for 470,000. So 470,000, 1860. Congratulations. 1010 is the very rare and superb incised 甜白 glazed Bob grapevine dish from the 永乐 period. 永乐甜白釉画葡萄纹领口盘. Starting here at 160,000, 170,000 at 170. Who can give me 180? So 170,000. Holding here at 170. Who give me the next bid at 180? So 170,000. Holding here 180 with Heather. She has a bid at 180. Who can give me 190? At 180,000. Heather's bid. Head of the room at 180,000. 还有没有更高出价 at 180,000? Heather has it. Any further ones? 190 on the telephone at 190. Take me 200. At 190,000, 200,000. Back to Heather. Can I have 220? 200,000. Heather has it. Head of the room and head of online for 200,000. Take me to 220. Shelley? No? At 200,000. Still with Heather. 220 with Andrew now. At 220,000. Heather, take me to 240. At 220, 240 in the room now. At 240. I have in the room. Give me 260 next. At 240. It's in the room ahead of the phone. You can take me to 260. At 240,000, still with you. At 240,000, Heather, Andrew, who goes next? At 240,000, 24万场内的。还有电话要加上吗 ？At 240,000, 260. Welcome. Oh, it's Felix. 潘老师下一口要26万，现在是24万场内的。240. We still have many places. 还有很多人要竞价，可以吗？26万。At 240,000, can I have 260 next? 260. Felix took it at 260,000. 要不要28万 at 260,000? Felix bid. Head of all the other bidders at 260,000. 现在是裴老师的26万 at 260, still holding with Felix. You can give me 280 next. 280,000. Back on the phone. Can I have 300? 要不要加到30? 现在是28万 at 280,000. 300. 30万回到场内 at 300,000. Can I have 320 next? 下一口是32万 at 300,000. 要不要再试一口 at 300,000? In the room. Head of the phones. Andrew, Felix. 320,000. 32万电话出价，要不要加到35 at 320,000? Have on the phone. On my right at 320,000. 32万 Any further ones? 还要再加吗？裴老师还要再加吗？32万 at 320,000 then. Are we all through? Any further ones in the room or on Chris's side or on the telephone? 确定不加 at 320,000 then. Gavels out and I'm selling 330,000. She asked very nicely at 330,000. It's for you, 330. 33万。下一口是34。要不要再加 at 330,000? Give me 340. Don't give up. At 330,000. 要再加一口吗 At 330,000. Ladies bid at 330. At 330,000. 340. 34万，要不要加到35 at 340,000? Back on the phone, just ahead of you. Thank you for bidding at 340,000 then. Coming to you at 340,000. Gavels up and I'm selling at 340,000. So 340,000, 1851. Congratulations. Thank you. 1811 is the very rare and exquisite small blue and white jar from the Shenda period. 宣德青花花果纹小罐 starting here at 240,000, 260, 280,000, already at 280,000. Give me 300,000 next. At 280,000, 现在是28万，谁能加到30 At 280,000, 300,000, I have online at 300. Give me 320 next. At 300,000, how about in the room 320 still online? 现在是32万，仍然在网上。At 320,000, who can give me 350? At 320,000 on Chris's life, who will bring me 350,000 with Vicky? She has the bid now 35万 Vicky 的电话委托 at 350. Give me 380 next. At 380, new bidder online at 380. Who can give me 400? 400,000, 500,000. Holy has it. At 500,000, 50万 Holy 的电话委托 at 500,000. Who will bring me next? At 500,000. 现在是50万 550 online and 550. Can I have 600 or higher? At 550,000, 600,000 back to Holy. Give me 650 online or anywhere else. It's at 600,000, 650,000 on Chris's life at 650, 65万 at 700,000 back to Holy. She has it at 700,000. Give me 750. 750 in the room now. 现在是75万场内 back in the room at 750. Give me 800 next. At 750 with you all the way at the back at 750. Can I have 800,000 next? 800,000 with Tina. 185 at 800,000 is with Tina. She has it 850. Next will be 850. Who can give me 850,000? 850 in the room. 现在是85万回到场内 850. Give me 900,000 next. At 850 in the room, head of the phone. Who will bring me to 900,000? 900,000 with Felix, of course. 900,000. 90万 at 900,000. Give me 950. 谁要加了95万 at 900,000? Felix pays telephone at 900,000. At 900,000. Rufus, are you bidding? 您还要再加吗？现在是90万 and 900,000. Felix, 950,000 with Michael. Was that Michael? Michael, was that a bid? At 950,000 with Michael Bass. 现在是95万 and 950,000. 1 million, Nicole joins us, and 1 million, of course, and 1 million. I have 1 million with Nicole. Who can bring me to 1 or higher? At 1 million holding with Nicole, right? At 1 million. Michael, Tina, Felix, Rufus, at 1 million. Nicole has it at the moment. Holly, don't give up. At 1 million. 现在是100万，谁要加到110万或是更高 ？At 1 million. Holding there. Nicole's bid. Margie are trying to come in. Now it's your chance at 1 million. I'm looking for 1. At 1 million. Can I have 1,100,000 anywhere else? At 1 million. 1,050,000 with Tina. 1,050,000 105万，现在是 Tina 的电话委托 at 1,050,000. 1,050,000. It's with you. Yes. 10 million. 1 million. Not yet 10 million. I wish. 1,050,000. 1,100,000 with Nicole. 1,100,000. Nicole has it. At 1,000,001. Can I 1,000,002 next, Tina? At 1,100,000. Nicole's bid. Anywhere else in the room? At 1,100,000. At 1,100,000, 1,002,000. Welcome back. 1,150,000 for Tina. 1,150,000. 115万 with Tina. Nicole can have 1,002,000. At 1,150,000. Tina's bid. 1,150,000. 115万 at 1,150,000. Nicole, take us to 1,002,000 at 1,150,000. Vicky, Margie, are you still bidding? At 1,150,000. Holding with Tina. Michael, should I wait for you? At 1,150,000. Nicole. 115万. Next will be 1,002,000. At 1,150,000. Coming back online or in the room at 1,150,000. At 1,150,000. Still with you, Tina. Just waiting for Nicole and anyone else who would like to join us. 1,200,000. Nicole took it back at 1,200,000. 现在是120万 at 1,200,000. Nicole has it at 1,200,000. I'll take 1,250,000 next, if that helps. At 1,200,000. Still with Nicole. At the moment, at 1,200,000. At 1,200,000, Nicole has it ahead of all the other bidders on the telephone and in the room and online at 1,200,000. Are we all through? Very sure. Nicole, at 1,200,000 then, coming to you unless there's a higher bid over 1,200,000. Gavels up and selling at 1,200,000. So 1,200,000, 1798. Congratulations. "1012 is the magnificent and extremely rare 德化 figure of standing 达摩, 德化达摩像. Starting here at 300,000. I start here at 300,000. Who can give me 320? At 300,000. Can I have 320 next? At 300,000. At 300, 320 now. At 320. Can I have 350? At 350 now. Ahead of you. Give me 380 next. At 350,000. At 350,000. 现在是35万，下一口是38. At 350,000. 380,000 with Lorraine at 380. Can I have 400 next? 现在是38万。Lorraine 的电话尾度 at 380. Come back to me for 4. At 380,000. At 380,000, holding on the telephone ahead of you online, ahead of them 400,000 in the room. At 400,000, can I have 420 next? There's a 400,000 in the room. Give me 420. 要不要42万？现在是40万。420 on the phone, can I have 450? 要不要降到45？现在是42万。420,000 on the telephone, give me 450. 要不要再加？ At 420,000, 450,000. He wants to cancel, and then it's 400,000 back to you. Cancel, right? 400,000, 40万现在是您的，他42万不要了，场内出价40万。400,000 is now with the gentleman in the room ahead of you at 400,000. Sophia, would you like to bid at 400,000 in the room? 现在是40万。420,000 with Sophia. Sophia has a bid at 420,000. 现在是42万，回到了另外一支的电话。At 420, would you like 450? 场内要不要加到45万 ？At 420,000, 42现在是电话的，现在是电话的，您要不要加到45万？加一口吗？45万。At 450,000, back to the gentleman all the way at the back at 450,000. Would you like 480? At 450,000, 现在仍然是您的。现在是45万。Sophia 要不要降到48 ？At 450,000. Give me a bid. At 450,000 仍然是45万，在场内。At 450,000. Any further ones? Yes or no? 480,000 48万，现在是电话出价。场内您要不要降到50 500,000. I heard you. You have the bid. 现在是您的50万，场内出价 at 500,000. The bid is back in the room just ahead of you. Give me 550 next. At 500,000, 50万。现在是50万，场内男士出价。Gentleman's bid in the room. Give me 550. Are you trying to bid? At 500,000. 仍然是您的，要不要再降？现在是50万。How about you online? 要不要再 520,000 52万电话出价，我们现在258。At 520,000, can I have 550 next? 可以加到55万吗？现在是52万电话出价。At 520,000, Sophia's bid. Can we try 540? How about that? 540,000. We're going 20,000. Nothing smaller. 540,000. 现在是54万，下一口是56。At 540,000 in the room. 现在是54万，场内。At 540,000, can I have 560 next? Or higher, of course. At 540,000. 540,000. Sophia or anyone else? 还有更高出价吗？ At 540,000 then, gentleman's bid. 要不要再加 560,000? 560, 56万。要不要再加？下一口可以是58万。At 560,000 on the telephone. Don't let it go. Yes or no? 要不要再加？58万回到场内。580,000 back in the room here. Give me 600,000. 58万。580,000. 再加一口 at 580,000. Don't give up. 58万 580,000. 要不要再加 600,000. 60万回到了电话 at 600,000. 620,000. 62万回到场内。就是要这样的气势才能买到 620,000. 62万 Sophia, your turn. Can I have 650,000? 620,000. Back in the room here. 640,000. We're going to be here all day. 640,000. 64万。下口66万。现在是64万，多加2万。64万，现在是电话的，原来是您的，现在是电话的，要再加吗 ？At 640,000. Sophia's bid. 不行，再加，不能1万2万可以的。You can do it. 660,000. 66万，场内出价 at 660,000. Back in the room. Can I have 680? 660,000. Sophia, 660,000. 66万，场内的。You know you're delaying everyone's lunchtime. 680,000. Sophia has it now at 680. 68万，回到电话。70万可以吗 ？680, 700,000. Back in the room here. 70万 at 700,000. 要不要72 ？700,000 in the room. 720,000. 72万，回到了电话，加到75好吗 ？720,000. 要不要再试试看 ？720. 75万。75，场内出价75万 750,000， 下口可以是78吗 ？750,000 in the room. It's now 750 in the room still. 780,000， 现在是78万，回到了电话，80万好吗 ？780,000， 现在回到了电话，80万回到场内 800,000， 现在是80万。I can take 820 if that helps. 下口可以是82万 800,000 is with you， 仍然是你82万回到电话 at 820,000， 要不要试试85万 820,000， 都来了 820,000 on the phone， 还要再加吗 820,000， 要再试一口吗 at 820,000， 不加了。电话的，不是您的。820,000, very sure. Coming to you then, Sophia, 850,000. Well, come back at 850. 85万回到场内 850. 下口是88万，要不要加到88 ？850,000. 要不要试试看 ？850,000, 880,000. Back on the phone, give me 900. 要不要加到90万？88万。确定不加了 880,000 then. Sophia 的电话，场内确定不加了 880,000 then. Gavels up and I'll be selling. 确定要让给人家了 900,000. Back in the room. 90万回到场内 at 900,000. We keep on going here at 900,000. 90万 You almost had it. 要不要92万 900,000. 现在回到场内是您的90万 at 900,000. Very sure. Thank you for staying with us for such a long way. At 900,000 then, the bid is here in the room ahead of the phone. And selling, gavels up, last chance. Sold 900,000 for you, sir. Thank you. Congratulations, 恭喜。1013 is the blue and white cylindrical tripod sensor from the 1 late period and starting here at 2400, 26, 2800. At 28, can I have 3000 next? 现在是2800，有人加到3000吗 ？At 2800, I'm looking for 3000. At 2800, coming 3000. I have on Chris's live, you have the bid. At 3000, can I have 3200 next? At 3000, the bid is now on Chris's live ahead of the room and ahead of the phone. At 3000, and for the bonds, it's a selling bid at 3000. Are we all through? At 3,200, the other bidder online has it now at 32. Come back to me for 35. At 3,200. At 3,200, at 32, any for the funds? Can someone give me 3,500? Are we all through? At 3,200 then? Checking for the last time. At 3,200. Any for the funds? Gavels up, and I'm selling at 3,200. Sold 3,200, 3,443. Congratulations. 1014 is the copper red and underglazed blue decorated mythical bees bottle vase from the Kangxi period from the collection of Louise and Donald Aberfeld. Starting here at 4,800, 48, 5,000, 5,500. At 5,500, can I have 6,000? 6,000 next. 6,000, I have it on Chris's Live at 6,500. 6,500 with 3,371, that is your bid. In Connecticut, 7,000 in California, at 7,000, can I have 75 next? At 7,000, 75, back to Connecticut, at 75, can I have 8,000 next? 8,000 in California now, 8,000, give me 85. At 8,500 in Vietnam, welcome, 8,500, give me 9,000, keep on going online. At 9,000, give me 95 next. At 9,000, the bid is now in California, at 9,095. With you in Vietnam, at 95, give me 10,000, back in California, at 10,000, give me 11 next. At 10,000, holding there online. At 10,000, any for the funds? At 11,000, welcome back. At 11, give me 12. At 11,000, holding there online at 11. Where is 12? At 11,000, 12,000, welcome back at 12. Give me 13 next. At 12,000. 现在是12,000，有没有加到13,000？ At 13,000, with you in Vietnam at 13, give me 14. 14,000. At 14, give me 15. At 14,000 now. Can I have 15 next? At 14,000. Come back to me in Vietnam at 15,000. It's at 14,000 at the moment. Any further funds? 15 at 15. 15,000. 16,000. Back to you in California. Give me 17,000 in Vietnam at 16,000. 现在是16,000 at 16,000. 17,000. Try 18 next. At 17,000. 18. Can we have 19? At 18,000 now. Try 19 at 18,000. The bid is now on Chris's Live at 19,000. Still online at 19. Give me 20 at 19,000. 20,000 at 20,000. Give me 22 next at 20,000. Back in California at 20,000. Any for the ones over 20,000. 22 for you in Vietnam at 20,000 then. The bid is online, ahead of the room, ahead of the phones at 20,000. 还有更高出价吗? At 20,000. Coming to you in California at 20,000, unless there's a higher bid over 20,000. Gavels up, and I'm selling and checking for the last time at 20,000. So 20,000, 3,390. Congratulations. Thank you. 1015 is the two Famille-Vert oval jars and covers from Kangxi period from the Kongxiangxi family. Kongxiangxi 家族珍藏康熙五彩盖罐2件. I'm starting here at 5,500. At 5,500 I have here at 5,500. 现在是5,500 at 5,500. Holding here 6,000, 6,500 at 65. Can I have 7,000? 6,500. Holding here on my book. Come back to me for 7,000. 7,075 here at 7,500. Give me 8,000 at 7,500. Holding here. 书面委托7,500 at 7,500. Give me 8,000 if you wish. At 7,500, 8,000, 8,500 back here with my commission bidder. Try one more online at 8,500. 现在是8,500, 8,500 still holding here. Try one more online or any further ones in the room. It's at 8,500 holding here. Shelley, are you coming in? At 8,500, 8,500. Are we all through? At 8,500, selling to my commission bidder unless there's a higher bid over 8,500. Are we all through? Gavels up, and I'm selling at 8,500. So 8,500. Paddle 5019. 1016 is the exceedingly rare imperial blue ground Falance peony bowl from the collection of Louise and Donald Aberfeld, Kangxi Markham period. For this very rare bowl, I'll start here at 50,000 only. At 50,000. Thank you very much. 250? 250,000. Thank you, Holly. At 250,000, I have already at 250,000. 现在是25万电话出价。250, of course. Next will be 280. Can I have 280,000, please? At 250,000, I have on the telephone. The next will be 280. 300,000 in Thailand and 300,000 I have in Thailand. 现在30万电网络出价30万。At 300,000, I have online at 300,000 with you. 320 with Hua now. At 320, who give me 350 or higher? At 320. 350 with Holly. At 350, who give me 380? At 380 with Vicky. At 380,000. Come back to 400,000 with Lorraine. At 400. 现在是40万. At 400,000. 420. I have with Hua at 420. Give me 450 next or higher. At 420. Hua has it. At 420, 450 all the way at the back. 45万场内的. At 450, I have it in the room. At 450. 现在是45万. You give me 480. 480,000 back to Hua at 480. 要不要50万? At 480,000. Hua has it. Come back to me online for 500,000. At 480. 500,000 in the room at 500. Give me 550. 550 now. At 550,000. 55万要不要60? At 550,000 on the telephone. Who will bring me to 600,000? 现在是55万. At 550. 550,000. 600 in the room at 600,000. I saw him. 是您的60万. At 600,000. At 600,000 in the room. Paddle 807. 现在是60万场内出价 at 600,000. At 600,000, holding there at the moment. Why are you still bidding? Margie, can I have 650, please? 有人加到65万 at 600,000. Coming back online, 现在是60万场内出价 at 600,000. Who give me the next bid? Roofers are bidding at 600,000, 650,000. Thank you, Margie. You have the bid at 650. 65万场内你们加到70，现在是65万 at 650,000. 现在是65万 650,000. 要再加吗 ？650. See how you're bidding at 650,000. Margie's bid. Head of the room. 您要不要再加？下一口是70 at 650,000. 65万 at 650,000. 场内还要不要再加 at 650,000? Are we all through? 您还要不要再加一口？现在是60万 with Margie. Head of you, sir. Head of online. 650. I will take 680,000. Thank you, Hua. 现在是68 700,000 on the phone. We keep on going. At 700,000. 现在是70万 700,000 on the phone. It's a 发廊财报 after all. 700,000 on the phone. 现在是70万 Can I have 750 next? 700,000 holding on the phone. 现在是70万 at 700,000. Excuse me? He bid 700,000, didn't he? Can I have 700,000 anywhere? She regretted. It's 680,000 with her. 现在是68万，现在是您的68万，下一口是70万。600. You have 680 already. So Hua had it at 680. It has to be 700,000. It's back to Hua at 680. 现在是68万。已经是68了，下一口是70 700,000. Thank you, Margie. At 700,000, 70万，下一口是72万。I will take 720,000 and nothing lower. At 700,000 with Margie, 70万。She has a bid ahead of all the other bidders on the phone. 场内还要再加吗？现在是70万。With Margie, head of Hua. Head of the room, head of online at 700,000. Any further buzz? 还要再加吗？ Margie has it. Unless there's a higher bid, I will be selling at 700,000. Give us up. Hua, 要加吗？ Very sure. Letting it go then. Coming to you, Margie at 700,000. Last chance. So 700,000, 1782. Congratulations, Margie. Thank you. 1017 is the rare Susan Cai Family Vert Biscuit rouleau vase from Kangxi period, starting here at 65,000, 65, 70, 75,000, at 75,000, can I have 80 next? At 75,000, 现在是75,000，有人加到8万。At 75,000, 80,000 online, at 80,000, can I have 85 next? At 80,000, 85 still on Chris's live, 85,000. At 85,000 still online, can I have 90 next? At 90,000 with Lorraine, at 90,000, give me 95. At 90,000, it's with Lorraine. Can I have, yes, 90,000 on the telephone, can I have 95? At 90,000, Lorraine's bid. Rufus, are you bidding for this? At 90,000, coming back online at 90,000, 现在是9万 at 90,000. How about in the room? Any for the ones? At 90,000 then, gavels up and I'll be selling unless there's a higher bid over 90,000. Last chance and fair warning at 90,000. So 90,000, 1860. 1018 is the very rare Clair de Lune glazed matte paint, Kangxi Markham period from the collection of Louise and Donald Aberfield, starting at 32, 35, 38,000 already at 38,000. Looking for 40 next, please. At 40,000 with Hua at 40. 现在是442 online. Give me 45, 45 in the room. 现在是415 100,000. Thank you very much. 400,000 on the telephone I have already. 现在是10万电话委托，要不要降到11万 ？At 100,000 I have already. I have. Can we adjust the board, please? It's a 100,000 already. 110 11万，场内出价11万 at 110,000 with you now at 120,000 online. I have 120 already. Next will be 130 or higher, 130 in the room. 13万场内的 140. 140 with Vicky. Thank you. You have the bid at 140. Go on. 200,000. Thank you very much. You have the bid. I have 200,000 in the room now at 200,000 in the room. Ahead of online, ahead of the phone. Can I have 220 next? At 220, I have a new bidder online at 220. Give me 240. Is that a bit? 240,000. Back in the room, I have 240. 24万在场内，26万现在是裴老师的 260. I took Felix bid at 260. Can I have 280 next? At 260,000, Felix has it. 280 back in the room at 280. 28万场内出价 at 280,000. 30万 Felix at 300,000. Felix has the bid. Can I have 320 next? At 300,000, I have it already with Felix. At 300,000. I'll take 320 from you online if you wish at 300,000. 现在是30万裴老师出价 at 320. Welcome back. You have it online. 网路出价32万。裴老师要不要35 at 320,000? With you online at 320,000. 350 new bidder online. Welcome. 35万网路另外一位买家 at 350,000. Give me 380 at 350,000. 现在是35万，仍然在网路 at 350,000. Think about it. They're still bidding very short at 350,000. How about the other bidder online at 350,000? 现在是35万在网路上。裴老师还要再加吗 ？At 350,000. Are we all through? Any further ones? Andrew, are you trying to bid at 350,000? Any further ones? At 350,000. If there's no higher bid, I'll be selling at 350,000. How about the other bidder online? I'm checking for the last time, unless there's a higher bid over 350. Last chance then, fair warning, very sure, at 350,000. Sold 350,000, 3319. Congratulations. Thank you. 1019 is the very rare blue and white floral squirrel moon floss, 雍正 Markham period. 1019雍正青花缠枝花卉纹抱月瓶。Starting here at 380,000. 38万起拍 380,000. I'm looking for 400,000 next at 400,000 at 400,000, 420 ahead of you at 420. Can I have 450 next? 能加到45万吗 That's a 420,000. Holding here ahead of you, 450,000 online. You have the bid at 450,000. Can I have 480? At 450,000, the bid is now on Chris's live ahead of the room at 450,000. Who give me 480 next? At 450,000. Online has it at 450,000 ahead of the room, ahead of the phone. Who's coming next? At 450,000. Hold it there for you. At 450,000. Any further funds? 还有更高出价吗 It's with you online. It's a selling bid at 450,000. 有人出到48万吗 At 450,000. 确定不加了吗场内 At 450,000. 现在是网路出价，我可以以45万的价格卖出。At 450,000, then checking for the last time, gavels up and selling for 450,000. Sold 450,000, 3248. Congratulations. $10.20 is the very rare and superb Family Rose Baton Peaches Ball 雍正 Markham Period 雍正粉彩福寿双全文碗，起拍价是24万。I start here at 240,000, at 240, 260, 260. Can I have 280 next? At 280, 280,000 now. Ahead of you. Can I have 300, please? At 280,000, just ahead of you there. At 280,000, give me 3. At 300,000 right in front of me. I have the bid here in the room. 30万场内出价。At 300,000, the bid is in the room. At 300,000, give me 320 next. At 300,000, it's with you, sir. At 320 on the phone. 要不要35万？现在是32万。电话出价 at 300, 350 back in the room, give me 380. At 350,000 right in front of me here at 350. Give me 380. 380 back on the phone. 我再400，要不要40万？回到场内 400,000 back in the room, give me 420. 40万场内 420, give me 450. 450. 45万，要不要48？ At 450,000. Gentleman's bid in the room, head of the phone. Lorraine, are you bidding? It's your chance. At 450,000, 480,000 on the phone now. 48万，电话出价，场内您要加了50万吗？50万，现在是 Lorraine 的。At 500,000, 现在50万，要不要55？ At 500,000, are you bidding at 550? It's at 500,000 with Lorraine. 现在是50万。At 550,000, head of the room, head of the phone. At 500,000, 现在是50万。还要再加吗？ Yes or no? At 500,000, Lauren's bid against everyone else. Vicky? Did I hear something? Are you bidding? Are you serious this time? 520,000, you have the bid. At 520,000, 52万。要不要55？ At 520,000. 要55吗？ At 520,000. On the telephone. 要不要55？ At 520,000. Holding there. 要再加吗？ 550,000. At 550,000, Lorraine, take it back at 550. Next will usually be 600,000, but I will take 580. 550,000 is with Lorraine. 下一个可以是58万。At 580,000. 580,000 要不要60万？ 580. Holding here on my left. Lorraine 要再加一口吗？多加2万。现在是58万，在我左手边。600,000 back to Lorraine. 现在是60万。At 600,000, I'll take 620 if that helps. At 600,000, Lorraine's bid. 60万。620,000 62万，要不要65？ At 620,000. Bid is now back on my left at 620. 要不要再加一口？现在是62万 at 620,000. Any further ones in the room？ 场内也要硬加的吗？现在是62万，仍然在电话上 at 620,000, 650,000. Back here with Lorraine at 650. Give me 680. 下一口是68万，现在是65万 650,000. Lorraine's bid still. Head of the room, very short. Thank you for bidding at 650,000. Then Lorraine has it ahead of the phone and ahead of the room. Any further funds over 650,000? Are we all through? Checking for the last time. 非常确定，65万。Gavels up and selling. Having second thought. It's now or never. 要等您吗？过了就没有了。At 650,000. Gavels up. Last chance. Sold 650,000, 1854. Congratulations. Thank you. 1021 is the large Family Rose Peach and Bat Charger 雍正 Markham Period from the family of 孔祥熙。孔祥熙家族珍藏雍正粉彩过之福寿双全大盘，起拍价是 48,000, 48,000, 50,000, 50,000, 55 in the room, at 55,000, 55 I have already in the room. 现在是55000场内出价 60,000 on live 60,000 6万，现在是网路的，您要65000吗？65000可以吗？65000场内出价65 I have in the room already 65现在是您的没有错，7万回到了网路 at 70,000 back on the line at 70,000要不要75000回到场内 75 is back in the room give me 80 online it's 80,000 I have on the telephone now with Hiru 80,000 85 online to 100,000 thank you very much at 100,000 on the phone at 100,000 now 11万现在是场内的11万 at 110 now at 110 in the room at 110 would you like 120 or higher at 110,000 the bid is in the room ahead of the phone or ahead of online at 110 11万场内出价120,000 on the telephone 120要不要13现在是12电话出价场内还要不要再加现在是12 120,000 130 back to Hiru can I have 140 it's a 130,000 Hiru's bid give me 140场内您还要再加吗14万场内 I took the room first 140,000 I took the room as a 140,000 who give me 150 or higher at 140,000 150,000 I took Hiru at 150,000 Who give me 160 or higher? Try 200, you might get it. 150,000 is Hiru's bid. 160 with Jessica Chan, she has a bid. 现在是16万 at 160. Hiru, would you like 170? At 100, 170. Back to Hiru, give me 180. 要不要18现在是17万 with Hiru at 170,000. 180 back to Jessica. Hiru, would you like 190? At 180,000. 190 back to Hiru, give me 200, Jessica. It's a 190,000. Hiru's bid still. 现在是19万 200,000 with Jessica. I have 200 already from Jessica. Give me 220 or higher. At 200,000. 220 back to Hiru at 220. Jessica, give me 240. At 220,000 or would you like to try 240? 240 with Jessica. At 240 24万张维军的电话 at 240,000. Would you like 260? Hiru? At 2 Can we have 260 anywhere else? At 240,000. With Jessica 260 in the room 现在是场内出价26万 at 260,000 现在是您的26 Jessica 要不要28 at 260,000 28万30好吗 It's at 280,000 300,000 I took the room first just ahead of you Hiru but try 320 现在是30万场内出价320 Jessica's bid at 320 give me 350要不要35现在是32 35场内的要不要38 At 350 I have in the room. At 350 380,000 Jessica took it. 38万40可以吗 It's at 380,000 Jessica's bid. 场内要不要较量40万 with Hiru. She takes the bid at 400,000. 现在是40万要不要42 It's with you Hiru at 400,000. 420 420,000 Would you like 450? It's a 420,000 holding there with Jessica. 要不要再试试看？现在是42万。电话出价 at 420,000. Here we are still bidding. At 420,000. You're nodding. Are you bidding? At 420,000. It's with you. 45万场内出价 450. Back in the room here. 45万，现在是您的 at 450,000. 480, 480,000. 张维军的电话 at 480. 500,000. Welcome. 现在是 Sophia 的另外一支电话，现在是50万电话出价。Can I have 550 next? At 500,000. Sophia's bid. 场内您要不要再加？要不要试试看55万 ？At 500,000. Both of you asked for 520, so I'll take you first. 现在是52万电话出价，55万可以吗 ？At 520,000. Who will give me 550? It's at 520,000. Can we adjust the board, please? It's at 520,000, holding with Jessica. 550,000 with Sophia at 550. 55万 Next is usually 600,000. I will take 580. 下一口是58万 At 550,000 with Sophia. 我可以接受58万，一般是60万。At 550,000, Sophia's bid. 580,000 back to Jessica. Can I have 600,000 next? 现在是58万 580,000. 要不要加到60 600,000 back to Sophia. 下一口可以是62万，一般是65万。That's 600,000. We go in small increments now, nice and steady. 600,000 with Sophia. Next hour, take 620. 620,000 back to Jessica. 620. Would you like 650? Very short. At 620,000, then Jessica Chang has it. 要不要再试一口？场内要不要加到65万？您是点头吗？ 620,000 with Jessica. Ahead of you, ahead of Sophia. Hero is still bidding. At 620,000 then. 要等您吗？ 620,000 gobbles up and selling to Jessica's bidder unless there's a higher bid over 620,000. Last chance. Selling. And sold 620,000, 1850. Congratulations. Thank you very much for bidding. Now I hand over the sale to my colleague, David. Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn. Good morning, everyone. We move next to the important Chinese porcelain from the collection of Thomas R. Vaughan, lot number 1022, 1022, starting here with the blue and white fish and lotus cup. And I can open this at $2,224, $2,600 only, at $2,600. 2,006, 28, thank you, 3,000. At 3,000, 3,2, your bid, madam, at 3,2. On my right, where is it? At 3,2, your bid. 3,5 is online. 3,8, $4,000 and 200. At 4,2, 4,500 is bid online. 4,5, 4,8 is bid now online. 5 if you like, madam. It's at 4,8, $5,000, $5,500 with the online bidder. At 5,5, $6,000 is bid. At $6,000. Online now at 6,5. With you in the UK, thank you, at 6,5. 7,000. At $7,000. 7,5. 8,000. At 8,000. 8,5 is bid. Going on at 8,500. $9,000. At $9,000. 9,5. 10,000. 11,000. All online at the moment. It's ahead of the room and the phones. $12,000. At $12,000. 13,000. For $13,000. For the fish and lotus cup now at $13,000. Bid online. It's ahead of the phones and the room. I can sell online. 14,000. New bidder now online at 14,000. 15,000. Bid from Georgia. Welcome in Georgia. 16,000. At $16,000. 16. Any advance online? Yes? 17,000 with you, Felix. Thank you. There it is on the phones now at $17,000. 18,000. Yes, 19,000. For $19,000. This side on the telephone, not yours in the UK, at $19,000. 20 if you like. Let's round it up. We're at $19,000. 20,000. For $20,000. Felix, one more. At 20. 22,000. $22,000. On the telephones here, ahead of you online. One more if you like. Otherwise, I'm selling for $22,000. The bid is here. Thanks for all the bids online. I'm selling for $22,000. Felix, that's yours. Paddle 1836. Sold. And lot number 1023 is next. Of course, still in the collection of Thomas R. Vaughan here. The rare blue and white two-handled Dragon Cup, and let's open this at $18,000, $19,000, $20,000 now at $20,000. For $20,000, $22,000, $24,000 at $24,000. $24,000. $26,000 now online at $26,000. There it is. $28,000 with Hiru on the telephones, not yours online. It's at $28,000. $30,000. Andrew. 32,000. 35,000 in the room now. Your bid, sir, at $35,000. Ahead of the phones and online, it's yours. 38,000. Yes, 40,000. At $40,000. 42,000. 45,000. Gentleman's bid. 45. 48,000 now, new place. This side. 50,000. 55,000. This side. At $55,000 with hearing. 60,000 in the room. 65 if you like, Andrew, or from any one of you. We're at $60,000. 65,000. 70,000. Who's next? With you at the moment, sir, at $70,000. 75,000. 80,000. 85,000 is this side, just ahead of you. 90 if you like. No, thank you for the bid, sir. At $85,000 then. It's here. 90,000. For $90,000. 95,000. 95. Your bid. 100,000. At $100,000. You're out. Thank you for the bids. At $100,000, it's here. Andrew, one more. Hiru, you're out. I'm selling then. No regrets. It's here for $100,000. All done. Sold to paddle 1854. 100. And lot number 1024 is the Immortals dish, shown here on the screens, and let's open this at $2,600. At $2,600. 26. At 2,628. Thank you. 3,000. At $3,000 now. $3,000. 32 with you online. At $3,200. 3,500 online, just ahead of you. Huad. 3,500. 380 if you like. At 3,500. 3,800. $4,000. 4,200. 4,200. 4,500. Thank you. At 4,500 now on the phones. 4,800. $5,000 is bid. There it is. Online. 5,500. Bid from the UK now at 5,500. $6,000. At 6,000. 6,500. $6,500. It's all online at the moment. 6,500. Ahead of the room. 7,000. At 7,000. For $7,000. 7,500. 8,000. 8 is the bid at the moment at $8,000. 8,500 if you like online. If so, click the button. We're at $8,000. It's here and selling. 8,500. 9,000. At $9,000. It's this side, fair warning online, I'm going to sell for $9,000. Are we all done? At 9,500. Thank you, at 9,500 now. Just when you thought it was over. $10,000. At $10,000. Give you a moment to think about that online. The bid is here on the telephones at $10,000. Thank you for the bids. I'm selling, all done, at $10,000. Sold. 1846. Thank you. That brings us to lot number 1025, the pair of blue and white figural dishes. And here I can start at 3538. $4,000 is bid with me already at $4,000 on the book with the absentee bidder at 4,000, 4,200, 42, 45 from Singapore. Welcome at 45, 48. Going on at 48, 5,000 at $5,000. 5,000 with you in the UK. 55, 6,000, 65, 7,000. At $7,000. 7,500 if you like. 7,500, there it is. 7,500. 8,000. At $8,000. Any advance at $8,000? I'm selling. Are we all through for $8,000? Last chance. 8,500, thank you. At 8,500, 9,000. For the pair, at $9,000. There it goes, at $9,000. 9,500, thank you. $9,500, 10,000. 11,000. 12,000. For $12,000, all online. For $12,000, selling to you online then for $12,000. Fair warning to the rest of us, it's there at $12,000. All done. Sold to paddle 3369. 12,000. That brings us to lot number 1026. 1,026, the blue and white shallow dish. And let's open this one at $7,500, $8,500, at $8,500. For $8,500, 8,500. Any advance at 8,500. At 8,500, 9,000, thank you. It's with you in Texas now at 9,000, 9,500, at $9,500. At 9,500, not yours yet in Texas. For $9,500, $10,000. At $10,000. With the online bidder and selling for $10,000. Are we all done? Fair warning to the room and the phones. It's there online. I can sell for $10,000. Fair warning. Sold 10,000. And that is 23092. Congratulations online. It's hot in here. I'll take that. Lot number 1027 is next. This is the Osmanthus, the month cup. The beautiful Osmanthus tree in bloom with a rabbit. And let's start this one at $32,000, $35,000, $38,000. At $38,000. At $38,000. $40,000 with the online bidder. At $40,000. $40,000, $42,000. Thank you, sir. What's that? $50,000 with Hua. At $50,000. Yes, $55,000 in the room. $55,000 with you, sir, in the room. $60,000 online. At $60,000. $65,000. Yes, $70,000. Gentleman's bid, your bid, $75,000 online. $80,000 is here in the room at $80,000. $85,000. $90,000. Your bid, sir, at $90,000. $95,000. $100,000. You want $100,000? $100,000. $110,000. It's this side on the phones at $110,000. Where is it? $110,000. $120,000 online. $120,000. Yes. $130,000 with you, Hua. $140,000. Thank you, sir. $140,000. $150,000. $160,000. $170,000. And $80,000. $200,000. Take $220,000. 220,000. 240,000, new bidder now at 240, 260. Your bid, sir, 260. 280,000, 300,000. How much? I have 300 already. 320 if you like. 320,000, the back of the room at $320,000. 320. 350,000. Gentleman's bid here on my left. The red shirt at $350,000. 380,000, thank you, sir. 380,000. 400,000. at $400,000. It's here. One more. You're out. Thank you for the bids. At $400,000, sir. The bid is here at $400,000. Ahead of the phones this side, not yours in the back of the room. It's at $400,000. 420 if you like. We're at 400,000. If you ask me to wait, I'll wait. But there is a limit to my patience. $400,000, 420 if you like. At $400,000. Are you coming in? At $400,000. The bid is here. I'm going to sell. Fair warning then, at $400,000. No bids? Okay, thanks so much. It's here then at $400,000. Sold at $400,000 to pedal 907. And lot number 1028 is the Peach Blossom Month Cup, this one with the blossoming peach tree. And here let's start at $32,000, $35,000, $38,000. At $38,000. For $38,000, any advance at $38,000. $40,000, thank you, with the online bidder. At $40,000 now. We're at $42,000. Going on at $42,000, $45,000. $45,000 online. Ahead of all the phones, $48,000. With you in Hong Kong now. At $48,000, $50,000. Here on the phones at $50,000, $55,000. $60,000. $60,000, $65,000. $70,000. This side now, it's $70,000, $75,000. $80,000. Thank you online. Paddle 3472, $85,000. $85,000. At $85,000. One more. $90,000. With you. Back to paddle 3472. There it is online. At $90,000. I'm selling. All done. Last chance for this. At $90,000. Fair warning. Last call. Sold to 3472. Thank you so much. 90,000. And lot number 1029. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have the blue and white pomegranate month cup. And $24,000, $26,000, $28,000 starts it at $28,000. $28,000. $30,000 now. $32,000. At $32,000. for $32,000. Any advance now at 32? At 32, 35,000. Thank you, gentleman's bid on the aisle at 35. At $35,000. Ahead of the phones and online, it's here in the room for $35,000. Are we all through? Last call for this at 35,000, 38,000 now online. Yes, 40,000. Yes, sir? Would you like 40? The bid is $38,000 online. Yes, 40,000. At $40,000 on the aisle. $40,000. Fair warning online. I'm selling at $40,000. Last chance. 42,000. Thank you. New bidder. 45,000 online. At 45. Should we go 48? 48,000. Thank you, sir. 48,000. 50,000 now with Hua. 55 is next. Thank you for the bid, sir. At $50,000, it's this side then, and selling at $50,000. Sir, you're out? You're sure? 55,000. 60,000. At $60,000. On the phone with Hua still. 65 if you like online. Otherwise, there it goes at $60,000. All done. Hua. Sold to you, pedal 1855. And lot number 1030 is the blue and white Peach Blossom Month Cup. And here let's start once again at 24, 26, $28,000. At 28,000. At $28,000. Thank you. 30,000, 32,000, $32,000. 35,000. 38,000. Thank you. 40,000. 42,000. 45,000, I should say. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. 48,000. 50,000. 55,000. 60. And 5 is in the room at $65,000. Not yours in Indonesia. 70,000. 75,000. 75. You. 80,000 now. Sophia, with a new bidder on the telephones at $80,000. Here it is. On my right, 85,000. 90,000, new place. No, thanks so much. At $90,000. You're sure, sir? At $90,000. 95,000, Hua. 100,000. Sophia, Hua. Who's next? 110. 120. 120. Sophia's bid at the moment. It's ahead of the two phones here. With Sophia, 130,000. I didn't get that. 130. Lorraine. One more. Hua. 140,000. For $140,000 now. 140. You're out. Thank you, Hua, for the bids. 140. 150,000. 160,000. 160. It's here. 170. You're sure? Quite sure? Thank you so much. At $160,000 then, I'm selling to you, Sophia, 160. Sold to 1755. $160,000. Lot number 1031 is the Wuchai Hibiscus Month Cup. And here, let's start at 4.2, 4.5, $4,800. At $4,800. 4.8, 5,000 with you on our bidder. 5.5 now. At 5.5, $6,000 with you in Connecticut. At 6,000. 6.5, 7,000. And 5, 8,000. And 5, 9,000. And 5, 10,000. At $10,000. Not yours yet in Illinois. At $10,000. It's with you in Connecticut. 11,000. New bidder from Hong Kong. 12,000. At $12,000. 13,000. Thank you, sir. Your bid. 14,000. At $14,000. Should we go 15? 15,000. There it is. In Hong Kong. 16,000. With the online bidder, sir, it's at $16,000 online. 17,000. 18,000. At $18,000. 19,000. 20,000. For 20,000. In Connecticut, with you, 22,000. 24,000. 24. Still with you in Connecticut, ahead of you in Hong Kong and Illinois at $24,000. Ahead of the room, it's there, I'm selling at $24,000. Last chance, all done, 24,000. Sold to 3371, $24,000. And lot number 1032 is next. Here we have the red and white copper red decorated dragon vase, and 556, 6,500 starts it at $6,500. 7,000, 7.5. At 7.5 now, 8,000. For $8,000, 8.5. Going on at 8.5. For 8,500, 9,000. At 9,000, 9.5. Thank you, sir. In the room now at 9.5. 10,000, 11,000. At $11,000. Gentleman's bid here in the room. 12,000, 13,000, 13,000. Bid from the room. 14,000, 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, 18,000, 19,000. At $19,000, 20,000. 22, yes, 22. 22. 24, if you like, online. The bid is here in the room at Rockefeller Center. Here we are, this beautiful Friday morning at $22,000. Your bid, sir, 24,000. In the back. Oh, there you are, sir. Thanks. 26,000. New bidder now at 26. Gentleman standing. Thank you so much. 28,000 online. 30,000. At $30,000. So would you like one more? Yes? No, you're out. With you then at $30,000. Fair warning online and to the room and to all the phones at $30,000. Sold to you, paddle 872. Thank you so much. And that brings us to lot number 1033, the reticulated double-walled blue and white Uran cover. And here let's start at 22, 24, $2,600. At 26, 28, 3,000. At $3,000. 32 now. At $3,200. 32. And selling. At 32. Any advance? At $3,200. I'm selling. Are we all done? At $3,200. The online bidder has it. I can sell. Fair warning to all of us. At $3,200. Fair warning. Sold 3.2, and that is to 31.32. Thank you online. And lot number 1034, is the pair of blue and white Dragon Balls. And I have interest on the book. I can start this at 4.5, 4.8, $5,000. 5,000 is bid with me already at $5,000. 5,000. Bid with me. It's here and selling at $5,000. Ahead of you online at $5,000. 5.5, 6,000. Still with the absentee, 6.5, 7,000. 7.5, 8,000 I have. At 8,000, 8.5. I'm out with you online at 8,500. 9,000 with you in Georgia. At 9,000, 9.5. At 9.5. Any advance at $9,500. There it is, online and selling for $9,500. Are we all done? Last chance for $95,000. $10,000. At 10,000, 11,000. $11,000 now. 12 if you like. Not yours in Georgia. I'm selling to paddle 3292 for $11,000. 12,000. You're back in Georgia. At 12,000. For $12,000. And selling then for $12,000. You have it at $12,000. Sold to 3050. Thank you so much. 12,000. And lot number 1035 is the pair of blue and white Lotus stem cups. And here we can start at $5,000, $5,500, $6,000. At $6,000 for the stem cups. At $6,000. At $6,000, $6,500 online. At $6,500 ahead of all the phones. It's online at $6,500. At $6,500. Who's next? 7,000. At $7,000. 7,500. 8,000. And 500. 9,000. And 5. $10,000. For $10,000. 11,000. Thank you, sir. In the room now at 11. 12,000. Would you like 13? It's online at 12. So? At $12,000. 13,000 is here. At $13,000. On my left on the phones. 14,000. 15,000. It's here. It's Lorraine at $15,000. This side. 16,000. 16. 17,000. 18,000. New place now with Sophia. Thank you. At $18,000. Lorraine, what do you think? Yes? 19,000. 20,000 online. 22 is next. At $20,000 with the online bidder. 22,000. 22. $22,000. Your bid. Any advance? 24,000. For the stem cups at $24,000. $24,000. Let's try 26. It really should be 26. Do you know what? Yes, 26,000. $26,000. One more? You're out. Thank you so much. It's here then for $26,000. Sophia, you're out. Sir, one more? No, thank you so much. I'm selling then. Last chance at $26,000. Sold to 1869. And that brings us to lot number 1036. 1036 is next. The very rare blue and white Jasui wine cup. And let's open this one, please, at $13,000, $14,000, $15,000. At $15,000. For the wine cup now, $15,000. Where is it? $16,000, $17,000, $20,000 here with Andrew. At $20,000 this side. $22,000 is online. Madam, yes, $24,000. $30,000. $32,000. $35,000 online. $38,000, ladies bid, at $38,000. $38,000. $40,000 is online. Up, $50,000. $55,000. $60,000. $65,000. $70,000. $75,000. At 75, it's here, at $75,000. $80,000. $85,000. $90,000, thank you, sir, at $90,000. In the back of the room at $90,000, $95,000. At $95,000. $100,000, thank you, at $100,000. $110,000 is next. Madam, one more? Yes, $110,000, ladies bid, at $110,000. $120,000. $130,000. $140,000. You bid it now, $140,000. $140,000. We'll pause there for a moment. It's with you at $140,000, $150,000. We're not pausing long. $150,000. Any advance now? It's at $150,000 in the room. $150,000. Are we going on? For $150,000, Rufus, are you coming in? At $150,000, you have it, sir. $160,000. That's a no. Thank you, sir. At $160,000. It's ahead of the phones here. For $160,000, I'm selling to you online at $160,000. All done. Last chance. Fair warning. $160,000. Sold to paddle 3450, $160,000. Thank you online. Congratulations. And lot number 137 is next. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. The very rare blue and white Sunjin wine cup. And here I can start again at $13,000, $14,000, $15,000. At $15,000. Feel free to call out a number if you like. At $15,000. Speed things up. 16,000 is online. 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, 20,000. Thank you, sir. 22,000. 22 is here. Your bid in the white T-shirt. 24,000, 26,000, 28,000, 30,000 with what? $50,000. At $50,000. 55,000. 60,000 online. At $60,000. With the online bid, 65,000, 70,000. In the room, your bid, sir, 75,000 online. Paddle 3251 at $75,000. 80,000 with you, Andrew. At 85,000. $100,000. At $100,000. $110,000. $120,000. $130,000. $130,000 with you. Your bid, yeah. $130,000 on the aisle on my left. The young man's bid, $140,000. Online at $140,000, not yours, at $140,000. $150,000. Andrew, Vicky. At $150,000. It's here. and selling. Are we all done? No regrets for this. I'm selling this side at one a Vicky. No, it's here then, selling at $150,000. Sold to paddle 1857. 150, thank you so much. And lot number 1038. This is the pair of yellow enameled blue Grand Dragon dishes. And again, interest here on the book, I can start at 35, 38, $40,000 a bid, at $40,000. 42,000, 45,000, 45, 48,000, 50,000, 55,000, 60,000 with me at 60,000, $65,000 now at 65, 70,000, 75,000, 80,000, 85,000, sir, your bid. At 85, 90,000 is online, 95,000, $100,000. Your bids are in the blue T-shirts here, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140,000, 150,000. Just behind you, sir, it's 150. Do you want to try 160? It's your bid, sir, at 150. It's against your neighbor there at 150,000, still friends. 150, your bid. Any advance at $150,000. You coming back in? 150 is the bid with the gentleman here. Back right. You're out at $150,000 then for the dishes and selling at $150,000. You have this. Sold to you. Paddle 899. Thank you very much. Well done. And lot number 1039. What happened to Gracie? She was. Okay. Okay. 1039. The blue and white Meng Haren bowl. Here, let's start at $7,000, $7,500, $8,000 is bid. At $8,000 with the absentee bidder. At $8,000. Bid with me here. 8,500, 9,000. 9,500, 10,000. 11,000, 12,000. This is lot number 1039 at 13,000. With you in China, 14,000 I have here on the book. At $14,000, 15,000, 16,000. At 16,000, 17,000, 18,000. At $18,000. 19,000 is online, 20 I have. At $20,000 now. We're at $20,000. 22,000, 24,000. With me. At $24,000. 26,000 in Massachusetts. 28,000 I have. Got to go to my absentee first, otherwise I'll be on the wrong foot. 30,000 is online. 32 from either one of you. At $30,000. 32,000. Now it's your bid. 35,000. Tina, would you like 38? 38,000 is bid. 40,000. At $40,000, it's this side. 42,000 new place. 45,000, there you are, Tina. Your bid. At $45,000. Ahead of the 1, 2, 3, 4 phones still in it. 48,000, new bidder in the room. At $48,000, it's here. Thank you, Tina. 48, 50,000 is bid. 55 is next. 55,000. 55, 60,000. What do you think, sir? One more? At $60,000 then, it's here, fair warning to you, at $60,000. Are we all done? At $60,000, last chance. You have it. Sold 60,000 to paddle 1860. Lot number 1040 is the blue and white Bird and flower bowl, lot number 1040. There it is. And here let's start at 13, 14, $15,000. 15,000, 1 5, 15,000. 16,000, 17,000, 18,000. Your bid, 19,000, 20,000, 22,000, 24,000 in the room. 24, 26,000 with Hua. Yes, 28,000, 30,000, 32,000, 32, 35,000 Hua. 38,000 is online at $38,000. 40,000, thank you, sir. New bidder here at $40,000. 42,000, 45,000, 48,000, 50,000 now in the back of the room at 50, 55,000. At 55, 60,000. 60,000 is here in the room, not yours online. At $60,000. Your bid, sir. 65,000 now, still in the room. 70,000. All from the room at $70,000. 70,000. The gentleman in the blue blazer at $70,000. 75,000. In the room, your bid, sir. 80,000 is online. Ahead of all of us now with the online bidder at $80,000. At 80,000. 85,000. 90,000. 90. 95,000. Have to take it somewhere first. $100,000 is online, ahead of all the phones and the room, with you online at 110,000. 120,000. 130,000. Hua's bid with you. 140. 140. Any advance now at $140,000. It's online. I'm selling at $140,000. No regrets. There it goes. And 140. Sold. 140. And that is to 3288. On to lot number 1041. This is the Famille Vert, the conical cup. Here we are, 1041. And 38, 4,000, 42. Opens this. 4,200. 45, thank you. 48. 5,000? Yes, 5,000. In the room here at 5. 5,500 is online. 6,000. 6,500. 7,000. 7,500. 8,000. 8,500. No, thank you so much. At 8,500. $9,000 is online. Going on at $9,000. 9,000. 9,500. 10,000. At $10,000. With you online, puddle 3292. And I'm selling for $10,000. Sophia, where are we? 11,000, Andrew. 12,000, sir, yes? 12,000. 13,000. Online at 13. $13,000. One more? Andrew, yes, 14,000. 15,000. 16,000. 17,000. 18,000. 19,000. Yes, 20,000. At $20,000 with Andrew, a colleague from the West Coast, at 22,000. 22 is the bid. Online. Let's try and stick to her. Yeah, that is kind of auctioneer speak, but I am the auctioneer, so no, they can't split the bid online, so 24 is next. 24,000. 26,000. 28,000. 30,000. Do you know what? I'll make a grand gesture. Would you like 31? 32. Go figure. 32,000. $32,000 is bid. Can we give the option of 34 online? At $32,000. 34 if you like online. The bid is here with Andrew. I'm selling at $32,000. Are we all done? Last chance at $32,000. Thank you for the bids. It's here. Sold to 1858. 32. And lot number 1042. Here we are. This is the rare pair of Famille Vert peach saucers. And here we can start now, please, at $3,000 is bid. At $3,000 with the absentee. At 3,000, 3,2, 3,5. At 3,5, 3,8, 4,000. 4,2, 4,5. 4,8, 5,000. For how much? I'll give you 11. I have 10. At $10,000 now, with me at 11,000 online. I think you were first. $12,000 here, 13,000. It's a moot point. It's online at $13,000. 14,000. Felix, thank you. At $14,000. 15,000. 16,000 online. 17,000 in the room. At 17. Gentleman's bid in the room. 18,000. 19,000. 20,000. Thank you, Felix. At $20,000. 22 from any one of you. At $20,000. Thank you. 22,000 is here. 22. Yes, thank you, sir. 24. Back to the room. Ahead of the phones. It's here. 24,000. Thank you. Felix, one more. At 24, 26,000. What do you think, sir? Yes or no? 28,000 now is a bid from China. New bidder online. At $28,000. Yes? 30,000. 32,000. At $32,000. You're sure? Thank you so much. At 32,000 then, the online bidder has it. Fair warning, Felix, and everyone else, at $32,000. Sold to 3360. 32. And lot number 1043, the beautiful peach bloom glazed brush washer. Here, let's start at $12,000, $13,000 now. At $13,000 is bid. 14,000, 15,000. At $15,000, 16,000. In Australia, all the way in Australia, 17,000. Connecticut, 18,000. 19,000. 20,000. 22,000. 24,000. 24, 26,000. 28,000, thank you, at $28,000. 30,000. At $30,000. For a more local bid out of Connecticut at $30,000. Come back to us in Australia if you like. 32,000, gentlemen standing, at $32,000. Over to the room. 35,000. 38,000. 38. 40,000. 42,000. In the room here at 42. It's not with you online. At $42,000. 45 if you like. Here it is. At $42,000. Ahead of all the phones here, it's there standing. Fair warning online. At $42,000. So you have it. 872. Thank you. And that brings us to lot number 1044. The Prunus Blossoms on Waves Bowl. rare piece. And here, let's start at $7,500. At $7,500, 8,000, 8,500. At 8,500, 9,000, 9,500. $10,000 is bid. 11,000, thank you, sir. I did see you. 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 15,000, 16,000, 17,000, 18. 18,000 is bid online. 19,000, thank you. In the room here at 19. 20,000. Thank you very much. At $20,000. 22,000. Over to the telephones. 24,000. 26,000. 28,000. 30,000 now. This side, 32,000. Online, thank you, 35,000. I've got you, Hua, at $35,000. Your bid, 38,000. 40,000. New bidder now at 40. 42,000. 45,000 with the online bidder. $50,000. Skipping bids. Speeding up at $50,000. 55,000. $55,000. $60,000, thank you. Ahead of the room here, it's on the phones. What? That's a no. Thank you very much. At $60,000, any advance? At $60,000. The bid is here. I'm selling. All done. 65,000. We are not all done. It's here. 65. $70's next. You're sure? Are you quite sure? Okay. At $65,000 then, and selling. Really selling this time at $65,000. Sold to 1798. 65. And lot number 1045 is the medallion bottle vase. And here I can start at $17,000, $18,000, $19,000 I have at $19,000. Is bid already at $19,000, $20,000, $22,000, $24,000, $26,000. $28,000, $30,000. Still with the absentee at $30,000. For 30. 32 if you like online. The bid is here with me. 32,000, I'm out. Your bid. 35,000, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. At 35. At 35, 38,000. Like to try 40. $38,000 is the bid, and selling for $38,000, 40,000. You have a very particular bidding strategy today. Last minute, 42,000 online. At $42,000. With the online bidder, 45 if you like, 45,000. Would you like 48? 45. Lorraine, at $45,000. Fair warning online. The bid is here on the phones. Yes, 48,000. 50,000. At $50,000. 55,000. 60,000. 65,000. 65,000. You're sure? Thank you so much. Selling then for $65,000. All done. Sold to you, 1798. 65,000. And lot number 1046 is the pair of famille vert conical cups. And here, let's open at 4.8, $5,500 at 5.5. Who'll give me 6? There it is at 6,000. 6.5. Just ahead of you now at 6.5. 7 if you like. 7,000. And 5. 8,000. And 5. 9,000. And 500. $10,000. Thank you, Sophia. Moving to the phones at $10,000. Rufus, are you okay? At 10,000. 11,000. At $11,000. 12,000. Sophia, one more. To online at $12,000. 13,000 is bid. At 14,000, thank you, sir. Moving to the room at $14,000. 15,000, 16,000. 17,000. That's 17. 18,000. It's with you. For $18,000. 19,000. Thank you so much. At $19,000. Thank you, sir, for the bids. At $19,000 with you online. Sophia. What do you think? What does your client think, more importantly? 20,000. $20,000 is here. 22 if you like online. At $20,000. 22,000. No, thank you so much. At $22,000 then, with you in Georgia, paddle 3050. I'm selling 23,000. The Andrew special at $23,000. 24 if you like in Georgia. It's this side then, 24,000 now. You can go in ones, 25 if you like. 25,000. At $25,000. 26 if you wish. Here it is then. At $25,000, 26,000. 27,000. 28,000. 29,000. 30,000. 32,000. We'll go in twos from now. 35,000. 37 if you like. Going a little bit off-piste on the numbers, but you started it, Andrew. At $35,000. You have it in Georgia. I'm selling. Fair warning, Andrew. At 37 is next. Otherwise, I'm going to lose the plot. It should be 38. 37,000. What's the next bid? Such a good question. $39,000 is bid. I'll take 40. No? Thank you so much for the bids then. You have it online. Thank you for your patience online. I'm selling to you in Georgia at $39,000. Sold to 3050, 39,000. And lot number 1047. We move now to the Famille Rose mallet vase. And here let's start, please, at $10,000. 10,000 I have. At $10,000 for the mallet vase now. At 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 15,000, 16 I have with me. 17,000, 18,000, 19,000, $20,000 with the absentee bidder. 22,000 I'm out at $22,000. Online at 22. Tina, would you like 24? At 20, 24,000 is bid here. 24, 26,000. Thank you. At 26. 28,000. Would you like 30, Tina? $30,000. Yes, at $30,000. On the phone. 32,000. Yes, 35,000 in the room. 38,000. One more, sir. $40,000 with you, Tina, now at $40,000. Your bid. 42,000. 45,000. Tina's bid at 45. Come back to us online. It's at $45,000. 48,000. $50,000. For the mallet vase at $50,000. Tina's bid, 55,000, thank you. 55. 60,000. Thank you so much. At $60,000. Still with Tina. Yes, served. 65,000. Back to the room at $65,000. Gentleman seated here on my left at $65,000. Tina, one more. Thank you for the bids. Thank you this side. I think it's yours, sir, at $65,000. Last chance online. It's here. 70,000. You can't make it up. At $70,000. Your bid, sir, at 70. You're sure? No regrets? Thank you very much. I'm selling this side then. Last call at $70,000. Sold to pedal 895. 70,000. That brings us to lot number 1048. Here we have the Famille Rose Anhua decorated dish. 556, 6,500 started. 65. At 6.5. At 6.5. Any advance? 7,000, 7.5. $8,000 with you in Connecticut at 8. 8.5 is bid. Also from Connecticut. 8.5. 9,000. At $9,000. 9.5. 10,000. Sorry. 11, Michael? 11 is bid. 12,000. 13,000. 14,000. 15,000. 16,000. $16,000. 17,000. 18,000. 19,000. 20. At 20,000. 22,000. 22 with you, paddle 3197 online at $22,000. Michael, one more. I took it from Andrew, so I'll do same courtesy this side. $23,000. 23 can go in ones at $23,000. 24,000. 25 is next. No, thank you so much. It's online then at $24,000. Last chance. 24,000. Sold to 3043. 24. And lot number 1049 is the finely decorated Famille Rose cup. Lots of telephones here. Just quickly count them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. It's a lot of telephones. I think it's almost 20. And I can open here at $18,000, $19,000, $20,000, at $20,000, $22,000, $24,000, at $24,000 now, at $24,000, $26,000. Thank you, sir. 26 is bid. $28,000, $30,000, $32,000, $32,000, $35,000, $38,000, $40,000, $42,000, $45,000, $48,000. Yes? $50,000, $55,000, $60,000 online, $65,000, $100,000, $100,000. In the room at $100,000. Your bid. Thank you, sir. At 100, 110 is bid. 120, 130. 130 is here. 140,000, Vicky. 150,000. 150, 160,000. 170,000 online. Bid from China, 180,000. $200,000 this side at $200,000. 220,000 with Hua. 240 if you like. Hua has it at the moment at 220. Come back to us online. The bid is here for 220,000, 240,000. $240,000 is bid here. Hua, 260. This side at $240,000. 260,000 Felix. 280,000 now, bid online. 280. $300,000. At $300,000. With Felix on the telephone, 320 if you like online. The bid is here. Any advance then? For $300,000. Where is it? 320,000 with Lynn. Thank you, Lynn. Your bid. 340 if you like. It should be 350. If it makes a difference. Lynn has it. How much? 350? 350,000? No? Oh, 330. I offered 340, I get 330. I'll take that. 330,000. Of course I'll take it. $330,000. 340,000. 350,000. At 350. Thank you so much, Lynn. The online bidder has the option of 360. Yes? At $350,000, you have it, Felix. Last chance online. Fair warning, Lynn. At $350,000. Sold to 1836. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1050 is next. This is the exceptionally rare Imperial Ruby Red Ground Falanchai Lotus Wine Cup. The wine cup next. And here, let's start, please, at 180, 190, $200,000. At 200, 220, 240. How much? $300,000 is bid. At $300,000. At $300,000. $320,000, $350,000, $500,000, at $500,000, $550,000, $600,000, at $600,000 for the Imperial Wine Cup at $600,000. It's this side, $650,000 with Michael. $650,000, where is it? $700,000, thank you. New place. At $700,000. Any advance? At $700,000. The bid is here, on my right, for $700,000. Who's next? At $700,000. $750,000 with Margie. Take your time. At $750,000. For the Imperial Wine Cup at $750,000. Yes, $780,000. 800 is next. We're at 780. At 780, $800,000 with Michael. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of you in this. At $800,000. 820,000. $820. 850,000. Thank you, Margie. Your bid at $850,000. This side. Join us online if you like. 880,000 is bid. $880. $900,000. Back to Michael. Michael's bid at $900,000. 920 is next. 920,000. $920. $920. At $920,000. $950,000. Michael's bid. Margie. 980 if you like. The bid is here. 980,000. $1 million. $1 million. Michael's bid. At $1 million. For the wine cup. 1,050,000. 1,050,000. One if you like. Mark, are you still in? Maybe. 1,050,000. The bid is here. Is your client still on the phone, Michael? Yes, 1,080,000. That's an easy question. 1,080,000. 1 will be next. $1,100,000. One. Yes, 1,120,000. I'll take 1,150 if you like. $1,120,000. $1,150,000. $1,150,000. Michael, Tina, Margie. $1,150,000. $1,200,000. All on the phones at the moment. It's ahead of the room and our online bidders at $1,200,000. What's next? Yes? 1,250,000. $1,250,000. You sure? Definitely sure? I think you think so. Thank you, Michael. I'm going to sell then at $1,250,000. It's here. Last chance to all of us. I'm selling $1,250,000. Sold to 1798. Congratulations. And lot number 1051. We move now to the exceptionally rare Imperial Coral Ground Falantai, the floral wine cup here. The floral wine cup, lot 1051. And let's open this at 180, 190, $200,000. At $200,000. At $200,000. For $200,000. 220,000, 240,000 at $240,000. 240. 260,000. 280,000, thank you. 280, 300,000. 320. And 50 is bid online. 380,000. 400,000. 420,000. Your bid, sir, at 420. 450,000. 480,000 with the online bidder. 500,000. At $500,000 in the room. Yes, sir, you're bidding 550,000. Great ringtone. At $550,000. Any advance at $550,000. Who's next? 550. Any advance at $550,000. I'm selling. $550. 600,000, Sophia. $600,000. One more? At $600,000. We'll take our time over these very special things. $650,000, thank you online. At $650,000. $680,000. On the telephone, not yours now online, just ahead of you, 700 if you like. The bid is here at $680,000. Would you like 700? At 680. Fair warning online, the bid is here at $680,000. Are we all done? I'm going to sell at $680,000. Sold to you, paddle 1819. Well done, 680. And lot number 1052. This is the Imperial Coral Ground Phalanx floral bowl, and let's open this now, please, at $42,000, $45,000, $48,000. At $48,000. At $48,000 for the bowl now, at $48,000. $50,000, thank you, $55,000. At $55,000. 60 if you wish, $60,000, there it is. At $60,000, $65,000. At $65,000. Ahead of the phones, thank you, sir. $70,000 in the room. At $70,000. $75,000. $80,000. 80's in the room. $85,000. $90,000. For $90,000. Gentleman's bid on the aisle, $95,000. Yes, $100,000. At $100,000. $110 with the online bidder. $110, $120, going on. Your bid, sir, $120, in the room here at $120, $130, $140, $150. Your bid, sir, it's in the room at $150, ahead of you online and ahead of all the phones, $160. $160 is bid. $170,000, $180,000. $190,000. $190 online. $200,000. $220,000. Thank you, sir. It's online at $220,000. I wasn't pointing at you. $220,000. So you're out. Thank you for the bids. 240,000. 260,000. 260. 280,000. New bidder online. Welcome at $280,000. 300,000. 300 is bid. 320,000. Why, are you still in? No? Thanks so much. At 320, with you online. For the Imperial Bowl, at $320,000. You're sure? Thank you so much. At 320, the online bidder has it. It's ahead of all the rest of us. I'm selling at 300, yes? 330,000. Give the option of 340, please. Go in tens from here. Thank you so much. 330. From the room, $350,000. 350 is bid. 360 if you like. We can go in tens. It's online at 350. Yes? Holding for a moment. It's at $350,000 with the online bidder. Not sure who's in the room this side. One more? Yes or no? I'm going to sell. It's here for $350,000. Last chance. Sold for $350,000, and that is to paddle 3248. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. It was a real pleasure. I'm going to hand you over to my colleague Diana.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to see you here in this busy Christie's sale room. Okay, I'm going to bring us home from Asia Week. So I'm starting then with lot 1053. Lot 1053 is a rare pair of Dosai honeysuckle bowls. Interest here already on my book, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at $22,000, $24,000, $26,000. The bid is here with me at $26,000. I can sell for $26,000. $28,000, welcome online. $30,000 I have back here with me. $32,000 is bid. $35,000 I have. $38,000 I'll take here. $40,000 with me. It's ahead of you, China. With me at $40,000. $42,000 it's yours. $45,000 it's mine. Who's with me at $48,000? Yes, $48,000 it's yours. $50,000 back here on the book at $50,000. $50,000 on the book here. On the book at $50,000. $55,000, welcome Pennsylvania. $60,000 back here with me at $60,000. Still on the book at $60,000. $65,000 is in China. $70,000 I have. With me on the book at $70,000. In the room here, I'm going to take $75,000. The book is out. It's now in the room at $75,000. $80,000 to my left. I'm going to take it $80,000. $85,000. Gentlemen seated here at $85,000. And $90,000. $90,000 here. Room bidders, yes, no. It's at $90,000. $95,000 is bid. $100,000 I'm going to take with Vicky at $100,000. Come back to me at $110 if you wish. Vicky has the bid at $100,000. $110,000 I'm going to take here. It's at $110,000 now. $120,000. Lorraine has the bid now at $120,000. Looks like we're slowing down online. If you want to come back to me at $130, now's a good time. Holding here to my right at $120,000. No regrets here in the room. $130, welcome, sir. $130 with the gentleman seated. Come back to me, Lorraine, at $140. $140 is bid. With Lorraine on the telephone at $140,000. Still here on the phone at $140,000. $150 now. C has the bid at $150,000. 160 is bid. Here with Lorraine at 160,000. Still here with Lorraine's cell phone bidder at 160,000. It's ahead of the room. It's ahead of you online. Waiting to see if I'm getting another telephone bid here. We're at $160,000. We're waiting. We're just all watching you, but we're waiting. Lorraine has the telephone bid at $160,000. Yes, worth the wait, $170,000. Back with C at $170,000. $180 now. $180,000 is bid. One more? You're out. You're sure. Okay. Still with Lorraine, we're at $180,000. Come back to me in the room, online, or anyone else on the telephone. Jump back in now. Otherwise, I'm selling to Lorraine's bidder for $180,000. Gavel's going up. No regrets to all of you watching. $180,000 to Lorraine. Sold. Congratulations to paddle 1843. That sold for $180,000. That moves us along to lot 1054. Lot 1054 is a Dosai peach and bamboo dish. And I can open here and I can say $9,500 to start us off, $9,510. And $10,000, $11,000 now. It's ahead of you online. We're at $11,000. Come back to me at 12 if you wish. We're at $11,000. Ahead of you, 12 now. 12 is now it's yours in Connecticut. $13,000 is bid. At $13,000. 14 now. $14,000 now. In Connecticut at $14,000. $15,000 is bid. $16,000. I'm going to take here on the telephone at $16,000. I think we're a little slow here, so it's $16,000 now on the telephone. Okay, $17,000 online. $18,000 on the telephone at $18,000. $18,000 is bid. $19,000 now online. $20,000 is bid. It's here at $20,000 on the telephone. $22,000 now. Back with you online at $22,000. $24,000 now. Online at $24,000. Come back to me, Connecticut at $26,000. The online bidder has it at $24,000. Come back to me, my telephone bidder, my other online bidders. Otherwise, I'm selling to New York for $24,000. This is lot 1054. We all through? You're through. $26,000. Welcome, Connecticut. Yes, yours at $26,000. Come back to me, New York at $28,000. $28,000 is bid. It's your chance now, Connecticut. We're at $28,000 online. $30,000. Welcome, Georgia, and a new place now at $30,000. Who's with me at $32,000? Holding with my online bidder in Georgia for $30,000. It's ahead of you, New York, ahead of you, Connecticut, $32,000. Back to you in New York at $32,000. Okay, gavel's going up. Could be yours for $35,000, Georgia and Connecticut, but I am selling to my online bidder $35,000. No, I'm not. $35,000 in Georgia. Thinking. Okay, I'm going to try that again. Gavel's going up. It's online in Georgia at $35,000. It's ahead of you, New York and Connecticut. Selling to my online bidder in Georgia for $35,000. Sold to paddle 3050 for $35,000. Thank you very much. Up next is lot 1055, which is a blue and white longevity dish. And for the beautiful longevity dish you see there on your screens, opening the bidding here, I can say just $15,000 to open us up at $15,000 going on in 16. That's $16,000, 17 now. At $17,000, it's ahead of you online. Come back to me at 18. Yes, $18,000 is bid online. I can sell to my online bidder in California for $18,000. $19,000 here in the room at 19. It's ahead of you, California. The room bidder has it at $19,000. Shall you even us off to 20? Yes or no? I can sell to my bidder here in the room for $19,000 if we're all through. $20,000. $20,000 in a new place in the room to my left at $20,000. $22,000 now is bid. It's ahead of you, sir. It's at $22,000 now. Let me know if you'd like 24. Yes, $24,000 is now bid. $26,000. 28 is bid. $28,000. $30,000. It's at $30,000 with the gentleman seated here at center in the Christie sale room. If you'd like 32 online, push the button. Yes, 32,000. Welcome online. 35,000. Here in the room at 35. And I know you're still watching there in Georgia. The bid is ahead of you. It is here with the gentleman seated in New York at $35,000. Push the button at $38,000. Otherwise, selling to the gentleman here in the room, no regrets to anyone watching, selling to the gentleman here in the room for $35,000. Sold to paddle 914 for $35,000. Thank you all for your bids. That brings us to lot 1056, which is a finely decorated Dosai longevity dish. And for this longevity dish, I can open and I'll say $22,000 to open us up. $22,024. 24, 26, sir? 26, $28,000 now. Would you like 30? Yes? It's at, yes, $30,000. It's yours. 30. It's ahead of you online. It's at $30,000 with the gentleman seated. Next bid will be 32. 32 is now bid online. Come back to me at 35 if you wish. 35 is now bid online. Who's with me at 38? The bid is online at $35,000. 38,000, gentleman seated. Now at $38,000. 40,000, online bidder. Holding now with my online bidder at $40,000. 42 is bid. I'm going to take here in the room ahead of you, Canada. We're at 42,000 here in the room in New York. 45,000 with Wah on the telephone now at $45,000. 48,000 is bid. Ahead of you, Canada, still. We're at $48,000 here in New York at 48. 50,000 back with Wah at 50,000 now. 55 I'm going to take online. You got it this time. 55,000 online bidder. Still holding with the online bidder in Canada at $55,000. 60,000 I'm going to take ahead of you online. It's at 60,000. Come to me at 65. Wah has the bid on the telephone at 60,000. And I know you're there, Canada, and you're going to push the button at 65. Yes, 65,000 is now bid. Online at 65. Okay, I'll take 68. Let's not make this a precedent, but I'm going to take $68,000 here with Wah. 70 will be next. Online bidders, you can bid 70,000 if you wish. Yep, 70,000 is now bid. Let's go back to 75. It's at $70,000 with the online bidder. Okay, you're out. Thank you for your bids. 70,000, my online bidder has it. Come back to me in the room. If no further, then selling to you online for 70,000. Sold to paddle 3025 for 70,000. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Now we have lot 1057, which is a small famille verte bowl. And for the small bowl, I can open here and say just $4,200 to open us up at $4,245, at $4,548 now. I'm at $4,800. This is lot 1057. Now I'm at 5,000. Online bidder has with you at 5,000. 5,500 is bid. Telephone bid of 55. And you're bidding 6 online? 6,000. I'm going to take Michael's bid at 6,000. 6,500 now. Back with my original telephone bidder at 6,005. 7,000. Ladies seated. I almost missed you, but you're there at $7,000. Who's back at 75? 7,500 back on the telephone. 8,000 is bid here. 8,500. I see you online, but there's a lot of activity. We're at 8,500 on the telephone. Here at 8,005. Still holding here at 8,500, 9,000. Now it's online. Now it's with you at 9,000. 9,500 back on the telephone. It's ahead of you online. It's 9,500. 10,000 is now bid online. 11,000 here. Telephone bid. 11,000 on the telephone. 12 is bid in Australia. 13 is bid here on the telephone. Ahead of you, New York, it's at 13 here. 14 now. Back in New York at 14. 15 now. Telephone bid of 15,000. 16 is bid in Australia. Holding with my bidder in Australia at 16,000. Come back to me, Michael, now at 17. Now it's your turn. 17,000 I'm going to take online. Who's with me at 18? 18,000 is now bid in China. Welcome at $18,000. 19,000 is bid. 20,000 online. Online bidder has it 22. We're at 22. $24 now. Holding here in China, we're at $24,000, 26 now. Now we're at 26,000. My original telephone, 28,000. Back in China, 28. While we wait, if anyone else is jumping in at 30, it's still with the online bidder in China at $28,000. 30,000 is now bid. Telephone bid of 30,000. Come back to me, China. Yes, 32,000 now online. It's yours. Back at 32. Still here in China at 32,000. Are we all through here in the room? It is still online in China at 32,000. Fair warning to my telephone bidders on my right, 35,000 now. Back with my original telephone at 35,000. Come back to me, China. Yes, $38,000 is bid online. Let's even this off to 40, shall we? Out. Okay. Still with you in China. Looks like this is going to you at $38,000. Hammers going up. Lots of bidding earlier. Fair warning then, we really are selling this lot. 1057 selling for $38,000. Sold. Congratulations to paddle 3007. That went for $38,000. Thank you all for your bids. That moves us into lot 1058, which is a rare pair of spotted deer and bats dishes. And here I can open, I'll say $5,000 to start us off, $5,000, 55 at $5,506. Ahead of you, California, we're at $6,500. Now it's yours, California. My online bidder in California has a $7,000 now with you in Connecticut. At $7,500 is bid, $8,000 now. Back in Connecticut at $8,500, $9,000. 9,000 I'm going to take here on the telephone at 9, 9,500 now against you, Michael. We're in 9,500. California has it at 9,500. 10,000 is bid in Connecticut. 11,000 I'm going to take here with Michael at 11. 12,000 now in California. 13,000 now in New York. 14,000 in California. 15,000 back online at 15. 16 I'm going to take with Michael. It's ahead of you online. It's at 16,000. Michael has the bid. 17 now in California. With you, California, 18,000 now. 19 is bid. 20,000 is bid. Okay, we're at a pause now. No, we're not. It's at 22,000. Online bidder has it at 22,000, 24 now online. Okay, Michael, now's your chance. Okay, we're at $24,000. Online bidder, we've slowed down. If anyone else wants to jump in, 26, welcome. Yes, $26,000 is now bid. 28,000, back online at 28. 30,000 now, with you online at 30. 35, I'll take it. $35,000 here. We're at $35,000 here. $35,000 on the telephone at $35,000. Who's with me at 38? Okay, fair warning to you online then. The telephone bidder has it. We're at $35,000. No more? Okay, selling then to my telephone bidder for $35,000. Sold, congratulations, to battle 1858 for $35,000. Now we have lot 1059, thank you very much. This is a very rare pair of chrysanthemum medallion dosai cups. And for the very rare pair of cups that you see there showing on your screen, I can open the bidding and I can say just $65,000 to start us off. At $60,000, $70,000 is bid. 75, I can say 75, 80. We're at $80,000. At 80, 85, now I'm going to take on line 90,000. WA has the bid at 90,000. Still with WA's bidder, 95,000. Gentlemen seated here at 95, 100,000 back with WA. 110 is now bid online. 120 back with WA. It's ahead of you online. We're at 120,000 on the telephone. I didn't see it. It is? Yes, there you are. Okay. $130,000 in the room here. 130,000 is bid here in the room. 140. WA has the bid at 140. 150, welcome online. 160 here. In the room at 160. 170 is bid. 180. 180 with the gentleman seated at 180,000. 190 now. Gentleman seated at 190. 200 is bid. WA has the bid at 200. 220. Gentleman seated here at 220. 240 is bid. On the telephone with WA, $240,000. 260 will be next. 260 in a new place at 260,000. Holding here at 260,000. It's away from the room and away from you online. 280,000. Back with WA, 280,000. $300,000 is bid. Here at 300,000. You're sure? Okay. We're at $300,000. It's away from the room, it's away from you online, selling then to my telephone bidder for $300,000. Sold. Congratulations to battle 1853. That sold for $300,000. Up next is lot 1060. This time it's a rare pair of grisaille decorated landscape bowls and covers. And here for the grisaille bowls, I'm opening the bidding and I can say just $20,000 to start us off. 20,022 at 22,024 now. We're at $24,000. This is lot 1060. 26,000. Welcome, California. It's yours online. 28,000 now at $28,000. Holding at $28,000 in California. 30,000. Gentlemen seated here in the room at 30,000. At $30,000. Come back to me, California, my online bidders. Yes, 32,000 is now bid online. 35. Gentlemen seated at 35,000. And my online bidders are bidding 38,000 now. Online has it at 38,000. 40,000 is now bid. 42 is bid. We're at 42, 45 is bid. Here are the gentlemen seated. Back in New York at 45,000. 48 is bid online. 50,000 now. In New Jersey at 50,000. 55 is bid. 60,000. 65,000. Back here with the gentleman seated at 65. 70,000, online at 70. 75 is bid online. 80,000 now online. Still holding with my online bidder at 80,000. It's ahead of you, sir, and ahead of you, my other online bidders, selling then for 85,000. Back in the room at 85. 90 is bid. Online bidder at 90,000. Holding here with my online bidder, gavel's going up, selling then to my online bidder for $95,000 online. $100,000 is bid. Are we moving on to 110? I can't see you shaking your head yes or no. My online bidder has it at $100,000. Let's see, this worked last time. I'm going to hold my gavel up. I'm going to say that I'm selling. Let me know if you're going to push the button. Do so now. Otherwise, selling for $100,000. Sold to paddle 3248 for an even 100,000. Now we have lot 1061. Thank you very much. This is a rare pair of finely decorated Dosai chicken cups this time. And for the chicken cups, already interest here on my book. We're at $22,000, $24,000, $26,000. Who's jumping in at 28? I have a feeling this is going to be fun. 28,000, 30,000 I'll take here. 30,000, 32,000 is bid. 35,000, 38,000, 40,000, 42,000, 45,000. 48,000 I'll take online. 50,000 the gentleman in the back. 55,000 here. 60,000 the gentleman to my left at 60,000. I see you online. 65,000. 70,000 back with the gentleman here at $70,000. Still with you at 70,000. 75,000 I'm going to take on the telephone at 75,000. Come to me at 80. You're bidding 80. Okay, 80,000. Andrew has it at 80. 85,000 back here with the gentleman here at 85,000. 90,000 I'll take online. 95 with the gentleman here in the room. 100,000 I'll take with you online. 110 back here with the gentleman seated at 110. 120 with Wah. On the telephone with Wah at 120. Wah has the bid at 120,000. 130 I'll take online. 140 now in a new place at 140,000. 150 I see you online. Now it's yours at 150,000. 160, back with Watt, 160,000. We've slowed down online. We're at $160,000 with Watt. You can come in at 170 now. Telephone bidder has it. Watt has the bid at 160,000. I'm sure someone else is bidding 170. Yes, online bidder at 170,000. Now holding online at 170. No? Okay. Here at 170,000. Okay, it seems like we've all settled. Show me a sign if you're bidding $180,000. Still holding with the online bidder at 170. Okay, looks like this is going to you online. Looking back to my room here if anyone else is coming back to me at $180,000. Otherwise, I am selling to my online bidder for $170,000. Last chance to all of you, selling to you online. Congratulations, for $170,000. Sold to paddle 3248 for $170,000. That leads us into lot 1062. This time it's a Dosai birthday dish. Again here, interest on my book. I'm at $26,000, 28,030. At 30,000, 32,000. To my right at 32,000. Come back to me, 35. Online has it at 35. 38 is now bid. At 38,000, 40,000 online. At $40,000 with the online bidder. 42. 42 room bidder. 45,000 back online at 45,000. We're at $45,000 with the online bidder. 48,000 I'm going to take with Lorraine. 50, yes, $50,000 here. It's ahead of you online. We're already at 50,000. 55 is now bid online. 60,000. Back with C at 60,000. 65 online. I can sell it. I know you're all waiting. 70,000. Lorraine has the bid at $70,000. It's ahead of you at 75, is now bid online. Online bidder has it at 75. Let's do 80. We're at 75,000. The online bidder has it at 75. Thank you. C's bid at $80,000. Come back to me at 85 online. We're at $80,000 with C. 85 now. Lorraine has it at 85,000. 90,000. I would do it. It's just one more bid. It's at $90,000. You're sure? Okay, that's definitive. $90,000. C has the bid. Come back to me online or anyone else here in the room. Otherwise, I am selling to C's telephone bidder for $90,000. Last chance, selling to you, C, for $90,000. Sold. Congratulations. 1814 for $90,000. That moves us along to lot 1063, which is a rare pair of iron red decorated yellow ground dragon bowls. And for these beautiful dragon bowls, I can open the bidding and I can say $48,000 only to open us up. $48,050. We're at $50,000. 55,000, 60,000. At $60,000 here. 65. Welcome Taiwan. Taiwan has a bid at 65,000. I can sell to Taiwan for 65. 70,000. Now in New Jersey at 70. 75 here with what? 75. And my online bidders are still there, but it is with Hua on the telephone at 75,000. 80,000, welcome online, 80,000. 85, back with what, 85,000. 90,000 is bid. 95, telephone bid of 95. And 100,000, here at 100. 110 is bid. Was telephone bid at 110,000. You with me at 120 online? Yes, you are. Yours in New Jersey at 120,000. 130. It's ahead of you online. It's $130,000 now with WA at 130. And New Jersey's going to give me 140, yes or no? Okay, it's with WA on the telephone. It's ahead of you watching online. I know you're there watching us. But I'm going to sell to WA's bidder for $130,000. Gavel's going up, selling to WA for $130,000. Sold. Congratulations to paddle 1804 for $130,000. Our next lot is lot 1064. This time it's a pair of Famille Rose butterfly and flower dishes. And here I can open and I can say $4,200 to start us off, $4,245, $48 now. We're at $4,800, $5,000 in Connecticut. At Connecticut in $5,000. I can sell to my online bidder in Connecticut for $5,000, $5,500 now in a new place online. $6,000 is bid. Back with you in Connecticut at $6,000. We're at $6,000, $6,500 is bid. $7,000 now. It's $7,000. Holding with you in Connecticut at $7,000, opening it up to anyone else here in the room, on the telephone, or anyone else watching online, otherwise selling to my online bidder in Connecticut for $7,000. Sold to paddle 3371 for $7,000. Thank you very much. Now we have lot 1065, which is the 8 Buddhist emblems bowl. And again, I can start here at just $4,200 to open us up, $4,245. At $4,500 Connecticut, $4,800 now. At $4,800, $5,000 is bid. Would you like $55? $5,500 I'm going to take here in the room. $6,000 is bid online. $6,500 back with the gentleman here. $7,000 is bid online. $7,500 here in the room. $8,000 online. $8,500 here in the room. $9,000 online. Still with you online in Connecticut at 9,000. Come back to me, Japan at 9,500. Yes, 9,500 now in China. 10,000 has bid in Connecticut. Would you like 11? 11,000 I'll take here in the room. 12 is now bid online. 13,000 is bid. They're slowing down. With you at 13,000. It's ahead of you, Connecticut, Japan, anyone else there watching in the world. 14,000 with Jessica now at 14,000. 15,000 in Georgia at 15. Okay, in Georgia at $15,000. Looks like we're slowing down. 16,000 now is bid. Come back to me, Georgia at 17. Still holding at $16,000. 17,000, back with you in Georgia at 17. Okay, no more then. Selling then to my online bidder in Georgia for $17,000. Sold to paddle 3050 for $17,000. Up next, lot 1066. This time it's a bird and flower dish. And opening here, I can say just $6,500 to start us off. $7,000, $7,500 now. At $7,500. Come back to me, Connecticut at 8. We're at $7,500. Holding here at $7,500. I know you're there. 8,000 is now bid. Telephone bid here of $8,000. Come back to me online at 85. Holding here at $8,000, 8,500 in a new place. On the telephone at 8,500. 9,000 is bid. Here at 9,000. $9,500, back with C at 9,500. Yes? 10,000 is bid. Telephone bid of 10,000. Push the button at 11 if you wish, while we wait. 11,000, back with C at 11,000. 12,000. 13,000, with C at 13. 14,000 is bid. Here at 14,000. Thank you for your bids online. Okay, holding here, we're at $14,000. Looks like we're all through. Selling then, lot 1066 for $14,000. Sold. That went to paddle, whoop, can you flip it around? That went to paddle 1850. Okay. And that went for 14,000? 14,000. That sold for 14,000 to paddle 1850. Now we have lot 1067, which is a small iron red decorated dragon cup. For the dragon cup, I can open at just $2,000 to open us up. $2,000, $2,224 now. We're at $2,400, $2,600. I'll take 28 here in the room at $2,800. Here in the room at $2,800. Come back to me, yes. Online bidder in Japan at $3,000 now. 3,200 here in the room at 3,200. And Japan is bidding 3,500 now. Online in Japan at 3,500, 3,800 is bid. Here at 3,800. 4,000 in a new place here at 4,000. Not yours online, I'm afraid. 4,200 in the back of the room at 4,200. 4,500, welcome Japan at 4,005. 4,800 now. Telephone bid of 4,800. 5,000 gentlemen seated in the back of the room at 5. 5,500. I have 5,000 here in the room. 5,500 is bid here. Who's with me at 6? 6,000, welcome. Gentlemen seated here at $6,000. You with me? Yes, no? It's with the gentleman here in the room at $6,000. It's ahead of all of you here in the room, $6,500 now. That's $6,500. No? Okay. Holding here on the telephones at $6,500. Come back to me online. I saw you flash earlier. Push the button at $7,000. $7,000 now. $7,000. Holding here at $7,000. Come back to me online. Now's your chance at $7,500. If no further, then selling to my telephone, $7,500 online. 8 will be next. Okay, looks like this is going to you online for $7,500. Thank you for your patience. Thank you all for your bids. Selling to you online for $7,500. Sold to paddle 3286 for $7,500. Now we have lot 1068. This time it's a mallet vase, and I can open and say just $3,200, $35,000, and $3,800. We're at $3,800. This is lot 1068 at $3,800. Holding here at $3,800. Lot 1068 at $3,800. 4,000 is bid. Telephone bid with Jessica at $4,000. Who's with me at 42? Holding here, Jessica has the bid at $4,000. 42 is now bid. $45. $4,800. And $5,000. $5,500. 6,000 is bid. With Jessica at 6,000. No? Yes, okay, that's what I thought. 6,000, I knew. 6,000 with Jessica. Okay, holding here with Jessica's bidder at $6,000. I'm getting a shake of the head no from my other telephone bidder, so now's a great time. Raise your hand, push the button, show me a sign, otherwise selling for $6,000. $6,500. I won't listen to you next time when you say no. $6,500. 7,000 is bid. Well, I can't take no for an answer now. So we're at $7,000, $500 more. Okay, gavel's going up. This is going not to you, Andrew, at $7,000, last chance. Sold. Thank you for your bids. That went to paddle 1760 for $7,000. Now we have lot 1069. This time it's a Famille Rose yellow ground bowl. And for that beautiful bowl you see there on your screens, opening the bidding at $13,000 to open us up, $14,000 and $15,000. We're at $15,000, $16,000. Gentlemen seated here in the room at $16,000, $17,000 online in Connecticut, $18,000 here in the room at $18,000, $19,000 now in Connecticut, $20,000 here in the room, $22,000 online, $24,000 here in the room, $26,000 back online, $28,000 here in the room, $30,000 online, $32,000 in the room here at $32,000, $35,000 online. 38,000 here in the room at 38. 40,000 in Canada. 42, bid here in the room at 42,000. 45,000 now online at 45. I know, it's frustrating. You're sure? Okay, my online bidder in Ontario, this is still with you at $45,000. It's ahead of my room bidder, I think, for now. You're sure? Okay, it's at $45,000. Online bidder has it at 45, but I know there's some others of you there watching, so push the button at 48,000. You need a little time? You can take some time. We're at $45,000. Online bidder in Ontario, Canada. My other telephone bidders are going to jump in. Holding here. We're just waiting for a phone call. Thanks for your patience, Ontario. Thank you. $48,000. Now on the telephone here at or in the room here at 48,000. Come back to me at 50 if you wish. Holding here in the room in New York at $48,000. You there? You pushing the button in 50,000? Okay then, selling to my room bidder for $48,000. Sold, congratulations. Worth the phone call. That went to paddle 914 for $48,000. Our next lot is lot 1070. This time it's a Duwa garlic mouth vase. And here for the garlic mouth vase, opening bidding at $4,200.45 now, at $4,500.48. We're at $4,800. It's ahead of you online. We're at $4,800, $5,000. Now it's yours online. The online bidder has it at $5,000. Who's jumping in at $5,500? I can sell to my online bidder for $5,000. If no further, then selling to you online for $5,000. Sold to paddle 3020 for $5,000. Thank you. Our next lot is lot 1071. This is a lobed tray. And for the lobed tray, opening bidding here $6,500 to open us up $6,507. At $7,000 and $7,500 now. At $7,500. This is lot 1071, the lobed tray at $7,500, $8,000 now. Telephone bid of $8,000. And I see you there online. Push the button. Yes, $8,500 in China at $8,500. 9,000 is bid. I'm going to take a telephone bid of 9,000. Come back to me at 9,500 online. 9,500. Now it's your turn. China has the bid at 9,500. 10,000, it's yours online. If you'd like 11, I'll take 11. The bid is online at 10,000. 11,000 now. Telephone bid of 11. Are you out online? Holding here with the no, you're not. 12,000 online. In China at 12,000. Okay. With you online in China at $12,000. Welcoming back my other online bidder if you want to jump in at 13. Otherwise selling to my online bidder in China for 12,000. Sold to paddle 3178 for 12,000. Our next lot is lot 1072. This time it's a medallion bowl. And for the medallion bowl, opening here at $4,200 to start us off $4,500. At $4,548 now. It's ahead of you, California. We're at $4,800, $5,000. Now it's yours, California. Online bidder has it at $5,000. I can sell $5,500 now. With you at $56,000 is bid. At $6,000. $6,500. $7,000. It's with my online bidder in California. It's ahead of you, Ontario, $7,500. Now it's yours, Ontario, but back in California at $8,000. With you in California at $8,000. Now with Ontario at $8,500. With you, California at $9,000. $9,500 in California, $10,000 now. 11,000. On the telephone now at 11,000. You're all through California? Okay, selling then to my telephone bidder for 11,000. Sold to, on the hammer actually, I am going to take 12,000. I saw you, California. This is with paddle 3191, 12,000. With you, California at 12,000. You're short. Thank you for your bids. Selling then to you online in California. Hammers going up this time. You see me if anyone else is watching. Selling to my online bidder in California for 12,000. Sold to Paddle 3191 for 12,000. Our penultimate lot, ladies and gentlemen, is lot 1073, which is a Famille Rose quail plaque mounted in a hardwood screen. And for the hardwood screen, I can open here and say $14,000 to open us up at $14,015 now. At $15,000 and 16. We're at $16,000. This is lot 1073, the screen at $16,000. Holding here. The lot 1073 at $16,000. At $16,000 only, ladies and gentlemen. It is not yours online at $16,000. Fair warning then at $16,000. Last chance at $16,000. That's a pass at $16,000. Now we have lot 1074. My seller announcement, please note that the estimate of this lot should read $10,000 to $15,000 in the printed catalog and gallery guide. Please also note that only one vase has an apocryphal Qinlong mark. This is a pair of very large quail vases with the estimate of $10,000 to $15,000. And this is the last lot of Asia Week here at Christie's. So with the last lot, I can open with my absentee bidder. I'm at $7,708. The bid is here with my absentee bidder at $8,000. I can sell to my absentee bidder. $8,500 is bid online. $9,000 I have here at $9,000. $9,500, gentlemen here in the room. $10,000 I have. $11,000 I'll take online. $12,000 I have. $13,000 I'm out. It's now with the gentleman seated at $13,000. $14,000 is bid online. $15,000 here in the room at $15,000. $16,000 online. $17,000 here in the room at $17,000. $18,000 is bid online. $19,000 here in the room. $20,000. $22,000. $24,000. $26,000. $28,000. $30,000 here. Holding here with the gentleman seated. No more online. Still with the gentleman seated here in New York at $30,000. If anyone else is bidding here, raise your hand, shout at me, push the button online. Otherwise, I am selling to the gentleman seated here in the room for $30,000. Last chance, selling to you, sir, for $30,000. Sold to Paddle 899 for $30,000. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you back here in 6 months.